Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with another episode of Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak. Today, we have something a little bit different. For if you remember where we left off last week, we were about to have an epic fight between Echo and Root, the corrupted orc brute who leads a tribe of corrupted orcs within the shrine of Savaris. However, sadly, due to some misfortunate circumstances, the players required for us to continue that scenario could not all make it today. And instead, we today have 4 people, 1 guest and 3 regular members, who will be playing the same characters that you all know from the series, but something a little bit different. So, with no further ado, as well, always, if you haven't already, please make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we go live or upload a video to the channel here. Make sure to also smash that subscribe button. Become an adventurer of the Orphan Guild if you haven't already. It shows this channel more support than you could ever imagine. And, of course, make sure to tap that like button down below and leave a comment as to maybe a fun moment, a funny joke, or something you just really enjoyed about today's session. And, of course, as always, if you haven't already, check out the link in my bio to find my partner's content in a link tree over at OnlyFans _stone_n_summer. With that, let us begin today's session as Donovan and Garrak were leaving the shrine, having just barely managed to survive while Echo walked into the shrine. They made their way to the entrance of the shrine, where they had first found some orcs standing guard, and now completely empty, all of the orcs gathering back inside to watch the fight between Echo and their master. They would begin to attempt to rally and recoup when suddenly everything would go pitch black. And they would suddenly find themselves lying on the ground in an unfamiliar location. We now introduce our characters today, starting with the incredible Ivyn.
Yo, I'm Ivan. I am a Tabaxi Cleric of the Trickery domain and Artificer who's an alchemist as well.
From there, we have the dashing Donovan.
Hi, I'm Donovan Willows. I play the Human Sorcerer Warlock multi-class who has unlocked Draconic Bloodline as a subclass.
And last but certainly not least of our player characters today, we have the great Garrak.
Hello, I'm Austin. I play Garrak, cleric of the Tempest domain.
And with that, all 3 of you last remembering you being at the shrine of Savaris, suddenly you find yourselves feeling the grass around you as you slowly awaken. You feel that it's muddy, damp, moist. How do all of you react?
Oh, okay.
Surprised.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a pretty
It's like, what the fuck? And
pretty apt. Whereabouts are we spawning in? Just so then I have a
yeah, are we
frame.
all near each other? Because I am looking around to see if I see.
Yeah, and Ivan would probably do the same and try
Wanna
and
make
get his
sure I'm not
bearings
alone.
first and foremost. Yeah, but definitely try and scurry to cover
If you check
just instinctually.
the map, you're all up at the top left corner.
Oh right, there we are. Okay.
Oh shit!
And
Well, I
Donovan,
somehow did not see that.
as you all awaken and you feel around you, you feel dirt, you feel sand, mud, water. As you slowly begin to sit up looking around, you all see each other instantly. You're only, say, what? 10 feet from each other? Yeah, about 10 feet from each of each other. And looking around, you see you are in a very strange swamp. It looks ripe with death, corpses of animals littered throughout the shallow waters. And lying in the very center of this swamp is a massive, decaying, rotting, dead tree. Most of the tree gone, having been cut at the stump. Roughly 10 feet, maybe 15 feet above the water. And sitting upon the stump is the largest man you have ever seen. Sitting down, his head is roughly 30 feet in the air. And you can only imagine him standing. He would be 40 feet tall.
That's a
Currently-
goddamn. No.
Currently, he does not notice you, as he's sitting facing the opposite direction, seeming to be talking to someone, though you can't make out what is being said. Now, real quick before we continue, I would like to
All right.
introduce our guest star today, playing the character Root, the Orc Brute, but today playing someone a little bit differently. Everybody, please give a round of applause for the great and wonderful Smoke. Smoke, please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Smoke. I was already given an introduction for the most part, so I'm just gonna say I'm happy to be here and looking forward to seeing what our dear orphan here does with his future in D&D.
We got a lot of massive fans of Smoke in the audience, man. A lot of people think he sounds really hot. That's insane. But man, round of applause for Smoke, everybody. Lovely man joining us today. With that,
I was gonna say I have noise cancellation, so I can't.
it's all good. No worry about it.
I was clapping my hands, but
It's for the
didn't pick
best.
up.
I feel it in spirit. Thank you.
Yeah.
So with that, we cut back to all of you as you all awaken seeing this large man. What do you all do?
Well, I sort of jumped the gun with Donovan's response to seeing the big guy, but like I said, Donovan's just gonna be like, "That's a goddamn primordial,"
How loud do you say
because
it?
ain't no way he's human. Pretty loudly.
Oh no!
Okay. Smoke, roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
In the meantime, while
I'm just gonna run my dice if that's okay.
yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
while
A nat
Stephen
20!
with disadvantage.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Oh, yeah,
did
2
you
nat
get?
20s, bro.
Oh, you
I just fucking dumped out the whole bag, bro.
Oh.
Oh. You know what? I beefed you guys up. You're
So-
chilling.
almost instantly, you see the large creature, the large beast. Right now, all you see is back. You haven't even seen his face or for him from the front, though you see his token from the front. All you see is large, sweaty, pimply, gross, disgusting, obese back. And then you see him going from slouched to sitting up a little bit more, almost as if you see his ear twitching when he hears you. And what does he do?
I'm holding out hope here.
I'm not.
No, I was saying it sarcastically.
Smoke.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, no.
All good.
Can you hear it? Ooh. Food? Mm. And he's just gonna look around.
I lean over to Donovan. I'm like, did he just call us food?
And as
I
you
even-
speak the second time, as he's looking around, his nat 20 on his perception check with disadvantage, of course, instantly his eyes lock to you. As you hear from behind him, "Oi, brother, who are they?"
Do they look like hungry eyes? Do they look like me when I'm ready
Ask
for a
him, not
beer?
me. I'm not playing Gorb. I'm playing the Kingpin.
This man,
Do they look like my eyes when I'm ready? Do they look like Garrak's eyes when he's ready for a beer?
regardless of his well-fed stature, he looks at you with the eyes of a hungry child from Haiti.
Oh,
Oh.
oh God!
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
He is salivating right now.
Salivating? Oh
Oh.
God, that's even worse.
hold now, brother. The man in the back you all hear call out says as he kind of begins to walk up, jumping. You see him leap from the water side to the roots of the tree, a nearly 10-foot jump cleared in the blink of an eye with no sweat, as he quickly and nimbly walks up the tree's dead roots, jumping to the side of the big man, looking to all of you. He says, "Oi, who are you fellas? And how'd you come to find yourself here?"
I'm not sure.
Donovan will step up and he'll say, I have a idea of how this happened, but it's only an idea. I'm not really sure of it. Are we in a Feywild, perchance?
The smaller man grabs his brow with his hands, pinching his eyebrows. Ah, fucking idiots. They don't know anything. All right, Gorb. Go ahead. Eat up, big boy. As he quickly
Whoa,
jumps
whoa, whoa,
down
whoa, whoa!
the
Oh,
tree
So it
roots.
begins. Just even.
What's that? Fetch me their souls.
As you see the little man jump down. He's not little, obviously. He's like 10 foot tall, but compared to the big guy next to him.
Yeah.
You see the smaller fellow, I should say, jump down from the tree roots into the water as he walks over and sits upon like an archway of a tree root. Essentially, it comes out of the water and kind of makes like a natural bench, and he sits down kind of leaning against it more than sitting on it, as he kind of just like gets ready for a show. As everyone roll initiative.
Oh.
While I
Fuck
do
me.
that, I have a question about the item I was given.
What?
I know it's like a portal type deal, but does it only allow me to pass through, or can I
Oh.
pass things through it like magic?
Oh, it is a hole in dimensional space. You can throw things through it. You can stick your middle finger through it. You can throw a turd at it.
You got a portal
It'll pop
gun.
out the other end. It's
All
a
of the above.
portal.
You got a
Are
portal
you
gun.
fucking shitting me? What the
Wait.
fuck?
What's the distance? I
You
need
can-
to know that.
Unlimited.
I got a fucking nat 1.
I got a 5.
Dude, what? Did anyone else get anything better than any of those?
Gorb's initiative is
Wait,
5.
I'm
Yes.
terrible at
Okay.
initiative, so let
Mine's
me
a nat
see
1.
what I get.
5 plus 4, so
9.
I got 11.
Donovan's got an
Fuck
11
yes.
total. Oh, oops. Grok, what's yours?
1.
Right.
Fucking a 1.
Ivan, what was yours?
4.
You don't have any modifier?
I thought nat 1s don't get modifiers.
What?
Nat ones are okay. So nat ones and nat 20s only like they only apply as critical fails or critical success when it comes
Mhm.
to an attack.
Yeah,
battle.
yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
still
then
get your
I've got a
modifier.
6.
Okay.
I get a 6.
Okay. All right. Well, still does not start us great, as top of
No.
initiative does indeed go to Donovan. Donovan, if you can see the map, you are up.
Yes. Okay, so how hang on one moment. Oh no. Alright, so Donovan's gonna just look at the big guy and he's gonna be like, alright, so it begins. And he's gonna tap the staff. He has no fucking idea what this staff does and create a portal.
Did you even notice that you had a different staff in your hand?
No, he's just like, oh, I'm holding this now. He's from the Feywild. So
Let me
it's
send
so-
you the description so you know exactly what's going on here.
Okay.
The portals that it create are they're 14 feet wide. So
Okay.
he probably won't fit through it if you throw it right at his feet. Probably get stuck in it and have to pull himself out. But they're 7.5 feet in diameter. So just think about or a radius, I mean, and then 14-foot diameter.
Yeah.
And then you can make 2 of them.
Now the question is, if I close a portal on his foot, would that decapitate his foot?
That is a question for the DM.
How crazy can I get with this DM?
It's a legend.
Technically, that's how portals work.
It's a legendary
Yeah.
staff, right? It's a legendary staff, right? I mean, it's a legendary
So,
staff, isn't it not?
The way it was handled against me when I used that item was the individual that was going to be on the receiving end of said portal abuse would have to make a dex save to kind of avoid the portal as it's
Okay.
created next to them.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. I would rule the
Okay.
same. I would rule the same way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
But it's a
Well-
bonus action, and you can have 5 at the same time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. He's going to open a portal directly at where his staff is, like where the bottom of the staff is, the butt of it, and he's gonna try to catch the big guy's foot just to give his team every advantage he can, since in his mind they're up against a goddamn primordial being.
So if I'm hearing this correctly, hold on. I can
He's gonna
use-
try to chop off the foot of a fucking.
You're summoning a portal here underneath his foot, and the other side of the portal you said is at the end of your staff.
What? Hang on a second.
Is that what I heard you say? Correct?
Wait, but I just zoned back in. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Is
No,
that?
wait.
Hey, let him cook. Let him
what?
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. all right?
Wait.
I just want to make sure I heard correct, because if that's what I thought I heard, is that correct, Donovan?
And then I'll blow us all up.
That's one way to end the initiative.
I'm starting to regret that, but not really.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No.
So yeah, that's what you said.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is.
All right. So Smoke, was the deck save immediately as the portal was created, or on the creature's turn?
So it's as the portal's created underneath them, essentially. It wasn't allowed to be created inside of them for obvious reasons.
Yes.
But
I thought about that for a split moment, but then was
But
like, no. That's too
think of it as like Doctor Strange, right? How
Yeah.
it kind of like how he does like the sling ring and it like
Yeah.
materializes. It's like
That's
that, but
exactly-
like really fast. So
Mm.
basically, it's a hard DC. It would go against your spell DC,
It's
which
just,
I'm assuming is pretty high. It's like probably 18, right?
Spell DC. Let me
Hey,
check.
wait. You need to figure out how high this guy's wisdom is. 'Cause I can fuck his ass up.
Spell DC is a 16 actually.
Okay, all right. Let's see what
Wait,
happens.
don't I have something that tells me how this shit works?
I hit a 16 exactly.
Meets
It's
it, beats
12
it.
plus 4. So,
Gorb.
what would happen in that instance in my prior game was like they would just step to the side of it barely. As long as they weren't, if they were big enough to do so and it was underneath them, they would step to the side. So his foot is moved a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was gonna say the way I do, because I do it a little bit differently. You could any direction that puts you away from the portal, you can move yourself 5 feet that direction. So move Gorb 5 feet away from the portal in any direction.
You know what you should have done? You should have made a portal under his ass, and I should have put him in my magic circle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's bigger than your magic circle, but yeah.
10 by 20 feet? Is this thing bigger than 10 by 20 feet?
The portal?
No, the
the
dude.
guy.
Oh,
Because
he's
I
pretty
assumed he was
fucking
40
big.
feet tall.
Yeah, he's
so
40
he must
feet
be like
tall.
20 feet wide.
Oh, he's 40 feet tall. I thought you said
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, he's 40 feet tall. His descriptor is Gorb, the human wall of flesh.
Okay. Damn. Shit.
That is his descriptor. Oh, in fact, I forgot. Right, because I'm doing this. You actually all see above the big guy's head as he turns around and the fight begins, written in a very disturbing purple text, floating above his head, is literally Gorb. Then underneath that, in quotations, the human wall of flesh. As if you're all in a video game.
Literally, so it looks like we're in a fucking video game.
Exactly. That's
Oh,
Fuck it!
yeah,
God.
my Sunday campaign, it's literally they're all in the Diablo video game universe. That's how my campaigns run. So yeah.
Imagine being in real life and then like you see a fucking subtitle under a dude's like you're like talking with your friend and then all of a sudden you see subtitles in real life. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Exactly.
So the way I
Something's
see
wrong
this
right here.
in my mind is Gorb's gonna sidestep the portal, and he's gonna look down. Oh,
Is he looking at the portal?
yeah, he's looking at the portal now. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
All right, cool.
Wait, so this is Diablo? I roll and swing, and then I roll away, and then I swing and roll away.
Shut up, okay? Look, it's not actually Diablo, and you're not actually in my homebrew universe. You're in a dream. So this is just a fun tie-in to my Sunday campaigns.
Donovan's going to like meet his gaze and be like, "Well, this is happening now," and he's gonna throw a potion vial through the wall, through the portal, allowing. And the potion vial is Tasha's caustic blue.
Ooh.
Okay.
What is
And that
required?
is going to be thrown deck save. That is going to be thrown at level 6. No, level 5, I'm sorry. 5.
I dropped another nat 20, my guy.
Roll again.
Oh,
I have
we
the
are.
lucky feet.
Roll again,
Roll
okay.
again.
Oh shit! It went underneath my PC. That is a 13 plus 4. 17.
17.
Barely beats
That's
that.
annoying. That's annoying. Okay. And just expunge that spell
Hey,
user.
big man can move.
It does do something on a failed save though. Does it still do half damage?
No, not this one.
No.
No,
Okay.
not this one.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. 'cause
Well,
it-
here's another thing though. He did throw it down through a portal, and then gravity shot it up at him, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
would it fall back through the portal? Could he try to catch it?
Yeah. Roll me a dex save to catch the potion, Donovan. You got to beat a 12.
okay, one moment. What's my dex modifier for the save? Hold a moment. I don't. Oh, dex save +1. Let's see if I can do this.
You have a
So
45% chance. No, 40% chance. No, I don't know statistics. I'm really bad with that.
You got a
Let's see.
percent chance.
good.
Oh no!
Oh no, I need to use another luck point.
Go ahead. Use the luck point. Good feat to
Oh,
take.
God
That was
damn
a
it.
smart feat to take for this fucking fight, bro.
I know. Come on.
Mm.
Yay!
You
I
get
forgot my extra feet.
you get the potion back, so you get your spell slot back.
Yeah.
I just tossed it on real quick.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know what
Funny
feat's
little
good, so
about-
just give me a random. Just give me a good one.
did you not
Wait,
pick
You want
one?
me to give you a feat?
I don't know what good.
What are you again?
Dude,
Cleric,
cleric?
Tempest.
Oh,
A
Tempest Cleric?
spell, mainly spell. Yeah.
resilient, wisdom.
Just take
No,
lucky,
go.
Grok. Just take lucky. It
Yeah.
would be useful for the fight. Just take lucky.
I
What does
didn't
it
want to
do?
tab it, but that's cool.
Lucky literally lets you re-roll failed saves and failed attacks, and you can make enemies re-roll things that they've passed when you do it. Just take lucky. Trust me, it's gonna be useful for the fight.
Just make sure you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Savage Attacker. Fuck yeah, dude.
All right. So that ends your turn, Donovan. That's your action and bonus action.
Yes.
Which means Gorb, as the potion, the portal opens up underneath you. You dodge to the right. The potion is thrown at you. You kind of see it just fly through the portal up, and then you kind of just look at it as it falls back down. And then you see the guy catch it, and then now it's you. Let's see.
You play games?
I gotta leave.
Yes. Yes. Play game.
Oh, what's the initiative looking like? What's the order?
You're up. It's you.
I'm up. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's
All
why.
right.
That's why I did the whole recap, and then it's you.
I'm gonna move my 25 feet up towards them.
Okay. He does have very little movement, which is to kind of counterbalance the fact that he's a goddamn
Good.
monster.
How do I add an
Good.
extra feet?
Okay, good. That was 25. Now, not much I can do from here unless. Oh, just kidding.
No, he's got something on his. You see that thing he's holding in his left hand? you see that thing? This image is yours, by the way. I got this from your War Rune fucking Discord server back when that was still a thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is one of your fucking. Same with the Kingpin in the back. Kingpin is
I
also
know-
one of yours.
I know I put like over a fucking 1,000 images
Yeah,
in
you-
there, so
yeah,
I don't really remember
I
what
stole
was
like
where.
all of them. I have like all of them still.
I mean, that's fine. Hey, that's what it's there for. So,
Yeah, fucking. That's why I'm
Can't
big
figure out
ups.
how to change my feet.
all right. You're gonna see him pull over this big metallic phallus from just behind his leg there, where he likes to hold it, and you're gonna see just this big old opening pointed right towards your face, staff man, and
Okay, now it sounds like a dick.
yeah,
You started with phallus, then you said opening.
catch. And all right, he's gonna go ahead and just in a cone here. How do I draw the cone? Can you draw a cone for me?
Yeah. 1 second.
I'm going to be. Where's the pointer?
Yeah. How big
Between
is the cone?
these two,
What's how big is
15 feet.
it? 15 feet. Okay. And 15 feet.
All right. And he is going to shoot out just a whole bunch of crap that he found laying around in this cannon that you perceive it as. And that's going to require you to make a dexterity saving throw.
He's got a junk gun.
Yeah,
Boom,
I would also like to mention the way this gun works is it does not have a trigger, it does not have a fuse. He takes his hand and he slaps the barrel so hard that it creates so much heat that it ignites the gunpowder in it and ejects
fuck?
and ejects everything from the cannon. Yes. Yes, that's how I flavored this character.
What throw am I doing?
17.
Dex save.
Dex save? Oh, so it's
Yeah,
zero. I had
so-
0 on that. I'm fucked.
So unfortunately, you do fail to save.
Wow.
And now I have to roll some damage here.
I got a 12.
It might be over right here. It might be
I don't think so. I think they have decent health now.
I hope to God.
Not really.
It's not
Wait,
that
wait,
bad.
can I use a lucky point? Is that how that works?
Yes, yes, that
Yeah.
is. Yes, that is. If you would like to use
All
lucky.
right, I use a lucky point.
I'm
I'm
Wait,
sure
does a
you all
12
have
pass?
inspirations as well. The DC is 18.
The 18? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Dude,
I
don't
will
think I'm-
I will let you use your funny die in this scenario if you guys want to use your funny die.
Oh, I got
and
a 12. I will do the funny die. What's the funny die? 6?
your funny dice are
D4.
your
Eight.
no, they're not. No, they're up to a D12 during this one shot because that's how they are in my home.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
Fuck
they are.
yes!
Hell yeah!
They're a D12 in my home
Yes!
campaign.
All right.
I passed!
Get out of me!
All right.
I like juke it. I'm like, oh. And then I
Fucking
make a joke because it's a funny die.
Donovan just fucking scrambled out of the way like Ivyn. He's like,
And Donovan, the only way you can scramble out of the way of this shot is into your portal,
Oh!
I mean, yeah.
one dives into the portal.
which means you fall onto the stump.
Ah,
You all
Okay, what did I
pretty
just get there? It
pretty sure
didn't
you-
show me.
let me check your history. Hold on, let me refresh Owlbear sometime. Sometimes you gotta refresh Owlbear because it doesn't show up.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a refresh real quick.
Nope, it's not showing me your roll at all. Did anyone see
That's
what's-
okay. I'll do it again.
Yeah, just roll one more time. Did you see where my pen is, baby? I can't find it.
Okay, so that is 23 piercing damage
Is it after you got cast with the funny
and
die?
28 poison damage.
I'm pretty sure that's already half, right? Right, Smoke?
It's not halved.
That's
No.
not half yet? Okay, thank God. So yes, that is half. For everyone who passed, that is halved. You don't see it?
So
So,
11 plus 14.
okay, so 25.
Yeah, unless you have resistance to poison.
I don't think I do.
No one here is dwarves, and I'm pretty sure they're one of the few races that get that.
Well,
Yeah,
that
but-
what's
that
that?
mask does.
Oh, the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so Ivyn, but he's not in the shot, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Wait, what were you asking? Confused.
You're good. You don't. You're not in the shot.
Yeah,
so
I assumed as much. Yeah, but I was just curious.
if anyone had poison resistance, that was the question.
Oh yeah, no.
Back up. Yeah, back up.
I'm pretty sure you wanties have poison resist.
Okay. And then anything else from Gorb?
Matter of fact,
Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yes. Gorb is going to use a legendary action,
Oh, what the fuck?
and he's going to throw his noxious breath right at this man here.
All right. A green. You see Gorb just begin to burp. And then he kind of just waves his hand at the air and it blows towards you, Garrak. And what does he need to do? Gorb?
Nothing. He just has disadvantage until his next turn.
Yep.
Well,
As
Ooh.
the gas settles around you, Garrak, and you just
On my next.
it
On my next.
till Gorb's next turn.
Yeah, Gorb's next turn.
Oh.
I'm reading this as I go, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. So yes, Garrak, the green gas of Gorb's barf vomit breath, the smell of rotting human flesh and just death just begins to circle around you, and it clings to your clothes, and you have disadvantage on every on what was it, all attacks, right? I forget. I
It
haven't.
just says disadvantage. It
Yeah.
just says they're at disadvantage until
Yeah.
Gorb's next turn.
Yeah,
So
I'm-
everything's disadvantage.
I'm that kind of sadistic bastard. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, that makes sense for my Sunday campaigns. Yeah, no, I Gorb's dead, so I haven't looked. I haven't looked at his sheet in like 4 weeks, so I haven't looked at Gorb in a minute because he's dead in my campaigns currently. So yeah, that sounds like my sadistic ass. Yeah, you have disadvantage on everything, Garrak. It's just straight disadvantage. All right, and that ends Gorb's turn.
You cry.
This might be one of the best episodes of this fucking series yet, to be honest. Garrak, you are up.
That high wisdom?
You don't know. Just fucking try
You gotta
shit.
test it out. Test it out. I had to text out his decks.
Fuck around and find out, homie.
Okay,
Exactly.
so my question is, should I waste both my 5-level spells and figure out everything about? Oh, it has to be a yes/no question.
Oh god.
Shit.
Okay.
What?
You were not.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
Do what you think is best.
What yes/no questions do y'all want to ask?
You know, you don't get to.
You
That's
get 3.
metagaming. That's metagaming. No, you don't.
How is that metagaming?
'Cause you
It's a legitimate.
Because you don't
Oh,
have the
it's
time.
only 6 seconds.
Exactly. You don't have the time to sit and
I
ask
get
your
it's. Hey,
allies.
speaking is a free action.
Yes, you can say one
Yeah, but
sentence.
it's in like 6 seconds.
That's it.
Yes,
I
that's
get
Yeah.
1 sentence.
yes.
It's the heat of combat. What do you mean? Why are you
Fuck.
I love this game.
Okay, fine. I message. How many people can I
That's
message?
an
only
action.
One person?
That's an
That's
action.
an action, by the way.
That's your turn.
I know it's an action.
Okay.
Gosh.
Oh my god, I'm about to cry.
Well, I can't. Should I fuck him up? I
Waste
mean,
a
I don't
lower.
know how to fuck him up.
Waste a first level spell on him. Test his wisdom with a first level spell.
Well,
I
just like,
have
you
no
know,
stuff. Oh, I
Just
do.
go all out on
No,
him.
yeah, I have nothing that has a wisdom save on a first level spell.
Just
You don't
go
have
all
to-
out on him.
The only
It's entirely
one
up.
that's a wisdom save is my 5-level spells.
You didn't take Mind Sliver, bro?
That's
No, I didn't know the
intelligent.
date.
You didn't take inflict wounds, man? Come on.
I got a dex,
Loose?
a
I thought that was
con, a strength, a con,
Well,
A con, a dex,
good at all of
a
that.
charisma. I got a charisma save.
Try that one, maybe. I don't know, man. Try something.
No, because that one's magic circle.
Hey,
Oh my
any
God.
decision is better than no decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Unless it's kill your own party, then maybe that might be a.
That's a bad decision, definitely.
I use Revivify.
Okay, here's the thing. Homie just spanked a bunch of fucking crap out of a cannon at your friends and then stank them like out of the area.
Stank
all right?
you. Stank
What do you
him.
do in that what do
Yeah.
you do in that situation? Right now your eyes are watering, your nose is running. It's you're fighting the urge to fucking just
Vomit.
barf everywhere. What do you do?
Run.
Fuck. I know what I do. I run up to Ivyn.
Okay, hold
Ivan,
on.
are you
Hold on,
actually?
hold on.
Okay, I run up to Ivan.
wait,
I
hold
ask Ivan, "Are you actually gonna fight?"
Okay, 20 feet
You got
movement.
disadvantage on running. No, I'm kidding.
What? It's not a fucking.
That's not. No. I
So I
Sounds
run up
like
to
a
Ivan. I'm like,
second runner.
Ivan, are you actually gonna fight?
Ivan is pitch terrified. He doesn't respond. He's like,
I need an answer, Ivan.
that doesn't help him. He looks even more worried.
I touch him. I give him Death Ward.
Oh, banging.
It lasts for 8 hours.
I know it does.
Okay,
So
that's-
you
is that-
better use this.
is that concentration?
I
or
hope
no?
I don't use it. No, it's not concentration.
No.
I should hope I don't
concentration.
use
It
it.
just lasts 8 hours. It's a buff, essentially.
The blue circle on you, Ivan, is your death ward since Garrak's magic is.
And
blue.
then if I back up, does he get opportunity or no? Oh wait. I'm a level fucking whatever we call it. I get bonus action attacks, don't I?
What?
No. Damn.
That's
Oh
war.
wait.
That's War Cleric.
Are you hurt? Jonathan?
No.
No,
No
that's
one's
it.
been like.
I didn't remember if he
Yeah.
got hit. I couldn't remember if he got hit or not.
Oh well, you did. Yeah, you did both get hit. You did both take half
we both
damage.
got hit. We took 25.
I didn't get hit. I got the save.
Yeah, you still take
It
on
was
you
one
take
kill.
half damage on a failed on a pass save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I didn't take 25.
No, 25
No,
was the half
that
damage.
was
That was
You
the half
took
damage.
12 piercing.
Damn, so that
And-
means he got 50.
You got 12 piercing and 14 poison.
Yeah. And Donovan passed.
Oh my
Donovan
God, I
passed the
did
save as
half of
well.
that. Hold on, let me take 25 then. I did that.
Yeah. All right, but for your action, Garrak, what do you want to do?
Oh, I already did my action.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you
that was
did.
Death
I'm
Death Ward.
thinking. I was thinking about giving him healing word, which I'm gonna do that.
You can do.
I'm
this-
gonna give him healing word.
You can't cast 2. Is Death Ward a cantrip?
No,
Healing word's
Death
a
Ward is
bonus
a 4th
action.
level spell. Yeah, but
Healing
they're both
word's a
level
bonus action.
spells.
They're
You
both
can't
leveled.
cast 2 leveled
They're both
spells on
leveled
the same
spells.
Oh, I thought-
yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Which
Oh wait,
brings
hold up. Actually,
us-
do I have a cantrip that I could?
bonus action cantrip?
Okay,
No, there
no,
isn't.
I do not.
Unfortunately.
There's
Ivan.
too much thinking in this.
Do you
Go ahead.
have potions?
The levels are too high.
Yes, you could drink a potion if you have a healing potion. Any
I
item
do not
you
have any
use.
potion.
You okay? Yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot. You didn't.
Okay, you all have potions now.
How many? How many?
2
need to
greater
write
healing
this down.
potions? What do you think? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's fair. 2 greater healing potions. I would say that's fair.
Okay. How much is a greater healing? What is that like?
Greater's 4d4.
Fuck
So-
no, I ain't drinking that shit. I ain't wasting that motherfucker. Hell no. Hang on
Max
to
it for the
Yeah,
what's it
if
called?
you
The
use
one
it
shot?
on if you use it on an action, it's a max healing. If you use it as a bonus action, you still roll.
I don't think it's gonna
Okay.
matter here.
You don't think so?
I'm just gonna back
No.
up if he doesn't
Yeah,
get opportunity of
For the
attack,
one
I'm
shot, we'll
gonna-
just you can use it as a bonus action and it's still maxed. Just that'll be the best thing to do. Otherwise, you right.
Bonus action plus 16 HP.
You right. And then
Oh,
Garrak.
actually, wait, I can use my fucking divine shit because
Alright.
I'm godly now.
So Garrak,
I forgot about
Yes,
that.
you
I'm like
Fine.
pious and shit, bro.
Garrak,
Oh shit! Holy shit!
Garrak, you
Oh
used
my god, I can fuck this dude up.
you used 20 you used 20 feet to get to him, Garrak.
Fuck.
How many feet do you have left after 20 feet of movement?
Shit. How much?
You used 20 to get to
10.
Ivyn.
I get. What is this? 10?
Yeah, you can go right here.
How much is 10?
The end of this, right here. There you
Okay.
go. There you go. Yeah, make sure when you
I
move
just want
your
to get.
when you move your character,
I'm
just
trying to.
click
I'm
the
trying
ruler,
to
yeah.
separate us because I saw it was in a cone, and I'm not trying to get like.
Yeah.
You know.
Honed on.
shut
Yeah,
up.
I'm not trying to get coned.
Oh my god,
I
Ivyn,
just realized.
take a funny die.
I just
Ivyn.
realized I have all
Thank
my
you.
god
Appreciate
shit
it.
now. So I have all my divine stuff, and I'm so excited.
All
This is gonna
right.
be so much fun.
Ivyn.
Also, I have boon of dimensional travel. Oh shit! Hold up!
Excuse
I
me,
can teleport 30 feet. What the fuck?
Why do you have a
All
boon
right,
of
all right.
dimensional
Here.
travel?
For the sake of
Because
time,
I get that
for the
was
sake of time, it's been 40 minutes. I know he's got a
Sorry.
schedule. Let's just wrap up the turn, read all your abilities, and then
yes.
next
yes,
turn
I'm
you can
done.
go crazy.
I'm gonna read this. This
Yes.
is gonna. Dude.
Ivyn, you are up, buddy.
Alright, action cast on Garrak. Garrak gets hasted, and then I use my movement speed to move 30 feet away, and then I activate my feline agility to move another 30 feet away. So I'm 60 feet away, moving this direction.
Okay,
I know that technically makes me off the map, but yeah.
you're good.
I-
What's the color of your magic, Ivyn?
For haste, it will be yellow.
There you go.
It changes obviously depending on the
Yeah.
one, but yeah, no. And then how would you want me to do that to know
Click-
that I'm 60 feet away?
So click
Or will you
the,
just
click the measure tool, and then click the person icon on the top, and then when you move yourself, there's a little measuring thing that follows
yeah?
you.
I can't move myself 60 feet away in this direction though, because it'll be off the map.
We can shift everyone else, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just move
Alright, that
everyone
works.
else like down to the right.
I mean that also works because I'm just. It's more like direction. I don't think terrain really matters when you got this guy chasing after you.
That's valid.
And then I have no
Oh, I have a broom,
bonus
too. What the
action
fuck? Why am I
to
on my
my
broom?
knowledge, so I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, Donovan, you fell through the portal as you dodged out of the way, taking half damage, landing on the stump. What do you do now? You are prone, so you will have to use half your movement just to get up.
Oh, that's fine. He's a caster. He needs distance anyway. So he'll get up, and Donovan will just say, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I like the feel of this magic. And then he'll just stretch out his hands and say, "Forefathers, one and all, I call upon you to bear witness to my greatness," as he summons a dragon.
Oh,
shit.
All right, well, and as you summon a dragon, you realize that this strange new magic you've never harnessed before, and this strange world you found yourself in, that the dragon you summon is none other than the Nautilus Necrodrake.
Well, it's an ally to me and my companions. That's all I give a fuck about.
Holy crap.
All right.
Arcane is food.
It takes it takes its tone right after mine. It obeys whatever command I give it, etc., etc. And it's summoned at level 6, so that's going to be my level 6 spell slot. It has 60 HP plus whatever other bonuses come from being summoned one level above its base level. And as a bonus action, I am going to expend sorcery points to quicken spell and Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay. And you Eldritch Blast Gorb after summoning the Nautilus Necrodrake.
1 moment. Allow me to get certain things in order. 2. I still have 1. And let me make sure I expend the proper things. Yep. Okay. Eldritch Blast, let's see. How many beams is it?
For you right now, it would probably be 3. I think.
Yeah, level 13 sounds right.
I think
Let me
it's
go-
5, 11,
Yes, it is
17.
good. It is good.
Yeah.
All right, so all 3 are coming his way. You want me to roll them separately?
Yeah, roll them one by one.
Okay. Plus 8. First one to go at him probably has a dummy armor class. Let's see. 21.
21 hits.
21 does hit.
21
Yeah.
hits Gorb.
Okay.
Next one.
Second one. Ooh, 11.
That will not
Probably
hit
not.
Gorb.
No.
And last one. 8, yes. 16.
16? No. You
Okay.
could probably use an inspiration or a lucky. If you have them.
Yeah, I think I have 1 funny dice stashed away, love. I need to check my notes, but I'm sure I got at least 1 left.
Do you keep in mind, like I said, any funny dice used, any items used while they go away in the session, give them back to yourself after the session of today ends.
Oh, naturally, I thought as much.
Yes. Of course, if we're not gaining anything for it,
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah. To give everything
Um,
back to yourself. Other than
yeah.
obviously
I
the
just made a
items
new
that you
character.
got from this character. Yeah.
Aww.
It's a D12 for this one, yes?
Yes,
I'm about to
D12.
fuck this
Yeah.
dude
Yes,
up.
funny dice are D12.
Okay, so 27.
That will hit. God
What
damn it.
convincing would I have to do to have a dragon
Why did I
mask?
lose my-
So that's
Hey,
2
you
D10.
might one day pull it from the lottery.
I mean, it's entirely useless on Ivyn, not gonna lie.
I mean, what I wouldn't do to have a fucking portal gun or portal staff. I'm sorry.
So how much damage, Donovan?
2D10 plus 3. Give me a moment.
Okay.
And I also have repelling blast, but I'm not sure if that does anything on a
Pushes them back.
hit.
I don't think
It-
it works on larger or.
No, it works on
bigger,
any
though.
creature size.
Oh.
It doesn't specify that there's a cap on it, which is really silly.
Hey, that works for me perfectly
Should I-
because he's moving me closer to you.
Should I roll the damage together?
Yes, roll the damage
Yes.
together. Go ahead and do that.
5, 6. $13.
Okay.
As you blast Gorb, Donovan, you see the smoke settle, and you see Gorb's chest is not even scratched.
Oh, this is a big bastard. He's gonna look to the dragon he summoned, and he's just gonna say, "Hey, kill that guy."
All right, continue. Just continue for now while I'm gone. Gorb, your turn is up next after Garrak.
Actually, it's after the dragon. The dragon goes
Yes.
immediately after me.
So yeah, go ahead and take
Yeah.
the dragon's turn, and then Gorb, you're after the dragon. I will be right back. I fucking gotta find my dab button.
All right.
All right, give me one moment to make sure I can understand the full capabilities of the dragon.
All right, Donovan. I'm
Alright,
gonna
this
use
dragon-
resurrection power.
You okay?
You okay?
What? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You sure?
Oh yeah, no, I'm smoking.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
didn't know I wasn't muted.
No, you're coughing, so I just wanted to make sure you're alright.
No, you're good. You're good. Here, hold up.
The dragon is going to. One moment. Oh. The dragon is going to fly at Gorb and attempt to swipe at him with its multi-attack. So it makes 3 attacks.
All right.
Donovan, are you in the tree? Like, how high are you off the ground?
The tree is a stump.
Yes.
Oh, so it's not okay.
Yes, it's not a tree, but
Yeah, at most
Um,
he's probably like 5 feet up.
yeah. So the dragon's actually going to swipe twice and then use its breath weapon. So let me get that rolled out.
Right, I am back. Sorry about that, guys.
You good?
I'm assuming swiping is a physical attack, so that would be strength based.
What's
Plus
its reach?
attack-
And can it
the
move
dragon's
at the
reach-
start of its turn?
Yes, it doesn't specify not being able to move, so I would assume so.
What's its movement?
Its flight movement is 60 feet. Its land movement is 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, he can literally fly up and actually get to Gorb's face.
Cool.
Oh, he's gonna swipe at his eyes. I know it probably won't do anything beneficiary to us, but yes. So that's going to be 2 swipes plus a breath attack. Give me one moment, gentlemen.
All good.
Well, he's not. He wouldn't be 40 feet off the ground actually, because he's trying to be eye level with Gorb, so he'd be more like 25 feet off the ground.
Boop. First one is a 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay. Dragon Boy's going to go for another swipe. $13 definitely doesn't hit. And then he uses his breath weapon. It uses my save DC, so the save DC is a 16.
So Gorb needs to make a dex save, right?
Yes.
Dex save of 16
Alright.
from Gorb.
He fails with a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 2d6
What type?
fire.
Okay.
Because I believe the dragon is supposed to be. It's supposed to be based off your resistances and stuff.
Okay. Alrighty. And that ends the dragon's turn, bringing us to Gorb.
How much damage did it do of fire?
The 2d6.
1 second. 2d6.
He's got to roll that roll.
Let me make sure. Yeah, let me make sure there's no additions to it. Nope. Five. Damage is damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Okay.
I'm also keeping track for you. Okay. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Wonderful. Gorb is not happy about this. Get in my belly! And he's gonna charge and stampede. And he's gonna rage as he does so. Coming right up in your face, swinging his big ass hammer, probably the size of one of his tits, right? And and he just isn't even looking at you. He's looking through you at the floor beneath you. Reaches over his head, slams the thing down. You're gonna have to make a dex save of 15.
2 questions.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, he ran past the dragon.
So opportunity attack.
Yes. Second question. How long do the portals remain open?
Until you dismiss them.
Cool, because I'm probably about to have to dive right back to that shit.
They don't go away unless you dismiss them.
Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo. So yeah, first let's do the opportunity attack. Let's do your opportunity attack from the dragon. So go ahead and roll that.
Okay. That's a D20 plus 4.
Where's Ivyn at?
Ooh.
Does not hit.
R.I.P.
So close.
R.I.P. So close to a natural 20.
Oh,
All right.
so that was that. And then dexterity save?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Ooh,
Ah! Donovan!
unacceptable. I'm gonna need to use that last luck point I had.
Yeah,
stashed.
I figured you had one left. So go ahead and use that last one and go ahead and roll again,
Come
Donovan.
on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that.
There you
17.
go.
Woo!
You
Right
need-
back through the portal.
Yep. Drip. And you fall, obviously. You land on your fucking face because you're not an acrobatist. You're not meant for this, but you did.
Do I get an opportunity attack since he's fleeing?
I mean, teleporting count doesn't really constitute for AOO.
Well,
yeah.
movement during a dex save doesn't really count either. So
Yeah, that's the thing with the 5 feet of movement I give during. I'd say because the whole reason I give the 5 feet is essentially to get yourself out of opportunity range. I'd say no opportunity.
he has
attack.
10 feet of reach.
Oh,
But also, wait, given the nature of his
right.
attack, I would ask no because he just mashed it down.
Not only that, but he pushes you back 5 feet, so you'd need to spend 5 feet to get where you were. You wouldn't be able to reach the portal.
Okay, I was unaware of this. This is new information.
Yeah, well, I didn't hit you with any damage. You take... So I need to roll first to hit you, but as I hit the ground, you take the damage from not making the save if you don't make the save as well. It's 2 instances of damage.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so yes, so you can't. That means that while you can jump back 5 feet. You have to move 5 feet from the pushback. So you'd be here, which I don't know. You might be able to. No, you're not there.
Anyways, it's a 25 to hit on the, or sorry, a 24 to hit on the
That definitely
regular attack,
Yeah, that hits.
which does 24 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you passed the dex save, right?
Yes.
I do.
Okay. So on a passed save, you must move 5 feet away.
Yep.
And on a failed save, you're knocked prone.
Okay, so since he passed, then he's able to go into the portal because that's the 5 feet he
No.
moves away.
No, he passed because you move away, you move back, right? Moving to the side isn't moving away at all.
But the portal.
You know, so yeah, the
is
way,
away.
yeah, so the whole way it works in, yeah, so Donovan is
I
right.
thought you meant 5 feet away from the impact point, not
Yeah,
away from the.
exactly. Yeah, it's from where they're standing. As long as he's jumping 5 feet, he's not. As long as he's not jumping 5 feet towards the enemy, any direction counts. That is how I run my Sunday campaigns. That's why I wrote it that they have to jump 5 feet away because I didn't say back for a reason because they're able to jump left, right, back. As long as they're not jumping towards the enemy, I let my players decide where they're jumping. So yes, Donovan.
I just assumed it was to avoid the impact of the blow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
But, I mean,
that's where my mind was.
So yeah,
the
Donovan.
shockwave-
Yeah, so Donovan, you can
Yeah.
jump through the portal, which would set you back here. But then again, you are prone, so that is how you start your turn.
Well, he's only prone if he fails.
He's prone
No, I'm
because he
prone.
jumped through the portal, and he's not an
Oh, okay.
acrobatist. He can't land upright jumping through a fucking. It's literally like you're suddenly upside down. If he was like he was trained for it, he wouldn't be prone. But because he's not trained for it,
Gotcha.
I gotta
Okay, no worries. That makes sense. I was just confused.
gotta nerf it
Yeah.
a bit. Gotta nerf it a bit. Otherwise, he's suddenly there,
So-
and then he's got full movement. I'm trying to balance.
So he gets to move, but he's prone. Does that
Exactly.
happen whether or not he goes through a portal?
No, if he moved just 5 feet back, it would just be he was 5 foot back.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
All right. And then Gorb, that is your main attack. You have your bonus actions.
He's going to no, he actually used his bonus action to
Okay.
rage.
Yes,
So
to rage,
he's just gonna lean down, look through the portal, and go, "Oh, game." And he's gonna turn around and look.
All right.
Love that.
And then that ends Gorb's turn.
Yep, that is it.
Brings us to Garrak. Garrak, you see Donovan once again jump through the portal, landing on the other side, flat on his face, straight in front of you. And as Gorb's turn ends, you're suddenly... oh, you can breathe again. The vomit smell has faded.
Is Gorb's back still turned to me?
No, he turned around after
No, he
looking through
turned
the
around.
portal.
Damn it! Donovan should stayed over there.
Homie's like, "Oh, I want the flank damage, bro."
Donovan, man.
We gotta give ourselves some sort of advantage. Yeah?
Shit. So I'm not gonna do damage yet, but I want to try.
But hey, look, you're making really good use of that portal staff, man.
Yeah, you
Good
have
shit.
saved your ass several times there, hardcore.
You're not using it to the best ability, though. I'm gonna be honest. You can put it anywhere, okay?
I know.
Like, it doesn't have to be on the ground, bro. You can, like,
I know.
think about it.
It's not portal.
I was not expecting this today. I need time to
Just do the terminal trick. It will
See,
help.
the thing is
Here's
he's playing it true to Donovan, which I really respect.
Yeah.
He has no idea what this item is. He suddenly just has it. He doesn't
I
know
love
how to
it.
properly use it, so he's using it what makes sense, and I really respect that.
Damn. All right. I might fuck us up here. I really might fuck us up here.
Hey, let's find out.
But we'll see. I use GS. And I gotta roll. Oh wait, no, you have to roll.
Goss?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it,
Guys.
guys.
I guess it
don't know
depends
to
on
say
how
it.
you fucking want to pronounce it, yeah.
It's
As
a
long as we all
wisdom
know what it
7
means.
Bro,
it's a wisdom
you just said
17.
I cast Gios, and I'm like, there's no way this motherfucker
I
has
was
a...
like, oh, yeah.
I was like, there's no way you have a Gios, bro. That's not a D&D thing, right? There's no way. I was about to say that's bullshit.
It's guys, as in like you
yeah,
have a
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I know. I know the spell. I was so...
All right,
I
did
was
you
like,
pass?
I was like, Gios? You have a Gios? That's a thing? There's no way that's a D&D
Yeah.
thing. That's funny. Okay, so you cast guys.
He has to get a wisdom 17.
Wisdom 17. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what we were waiting for. We needed to know what.
Oh,
to
I
do.
said I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't hear me.
Oh, you're good.
No,
I got
heard-
an
I
8
heard
total.
it.
8.
You got an
Oh.
8? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Bad
you
roll.
Fucking failed. Fucking failed. All right. Okay. This is where it might fuck us up. I yell at him. I'm like, kill the kingpin.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Oh!
So yeah.
Shit! I need to pull up this guy's stat block. Fuck! Son of a bitch.
So either Gorb has to kill the kingpin,
I'll take
and he
5d10.
turns his back to us, and we can just absolutely demolish his ass, or he takes 5d10 damage every single time he does it.
Time
Every
he
single
doesn't do
turn he
it.
doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I don't think he would do that.
Yeah. So
I
the,
don't think he would.
To
I
sol-
think he would just eat it.
to solidify with that, as those words are screamed out, I'm gonna put him into initiative, so he's officially in the thing, and I have his stat block up. If you guys decide to attack him, I would.
Counterspell.
I left him out of the initiative for a reason, guys. I was trying to make it easier for you guys. So the fact that I gotta put him in here now. Yeah, Garrak, you are a fun player.
I said it might fuck us over. I did say that. I just wanted. I didn't know what.
Look, I got a question. Why you always fucking us? Just like that.
I didn't know if they were brothers.
No.
The main reason I did it was for the
no.
flank damage, like you said. The main
no.
reason I did it was for the flank
You
damage.
do not, Donovan. You do not get to say that to Garrak when the whole reason you and Garrak left
don't
with
you
no
defend him.
weapons.
Don't you defend him.
That is true.
The only reason
That is true.
You and Garrak left
lost your staff,
no
not me.
weapons and almost no life is because you went in there and said, "Bow to the master. I am
Hey,
your
look.
god."
Hey guys,
What the
not all is lost. Not all is lost. Okay, don't underestimate the power of the portal staff. All right.
Wait.
Nothing is
Out
impossible.
of here.
Yes. To clarify, though, he was talking about the corrupted lord that's been going around corrupting shit.
Yeah.
To clarify, that's what he was talking about. Now, if the orc was too dumb to realize that, that's just an orc being an orc.
I didn't even realize that, Donovan. To be honest, I thought you meant that you were the god of the Feywild, because that's how cocky your
No.
character is, and you were telling.
Yeah, I also thought he was.
He can be that, but no, he had a whole plan, and I just assumed the orc was too fucking stupid.
If you would have
To
said,
realize
if
he-
you would have said bow for the corrupted king, that would have maybe done. Oh, that is what your plan. That is putting things into the puzzle is coming together now, because I was so confused why you went in there and chatted shit. You went in.
Yeah.
You told Garrak.
Yeah, you didn't say you were casting a spell, bro. You just started running your mouth.
Yeah, you said you
It
looked at
wasn't a
Garrak. You
spell.
said Garrak, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna talk. And then you started saying things that made me think you were like talking like you were hot shit. I didn't know.
I thought we were all chill.
I didn't know that's what you meant. If you should have said bow for the corrupted king. You should have said corrupted king, because I had no idea that's what you
The
meant.
same- Okay, all right.
That
Fuck,
oh my
Okay.
that puts a lot of things into perspective, and that's good info to
so
know
no,
for next week. But regardless,
Fuck.
the kingpin is now in combat, and he's at an 18.
Fucking Garrak, I'm going to murder you.
But as the kingpin hears these words and he's forced to enter initiative for some reason, he snaps his fingers and he says, "No, I am your commander, brother. You only listen to one's orders." And he counterspells.
Fuck.
Is he within counterspell distance?
Well, it still lets me teleport 30 feet. So
He might not be.
what's
He
30
might not
feet
be.
from
He
here?
might not be actually. Hold on, let me check.
He most definitely is not within counterspell distance. It's 60 feet. And that is more than 60 feet.
Yes.
But I can use his legendary action to
He jumps through the
amplify his magic.
Wait a
doubling-
minute. No. We don't need to do any of this. It's just legendary resistance.
Oh.
Which
Well,
also,
we've
Pick on legendary
let them
action
have
anyway.
Let
Yeah.
them have a chance.
let's I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Kingpin, Kingpin doesn't do anything because Gorb.
Kingpin's just like, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, Gorb legendary resistances, so Kingpin doesn't even have to enter initiative. So that problem
Okay.
that no longer becomes a problem.
Kingpin hits
I
me
just
with
did
the
the
fiery
foresight
look,
of
and
it.
I'm like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank God I asked you for that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, whenever I use magic, because of that boon of whatever, I get to travel 30 feet.
Okay.
So what is 30 feet?
Use the ruler. There's a measuring tool, and then you can grab. This is person version, so you can grab yourself and
Oh.
move with the. So the underneath the draw tool, there's like the triangle tool. Click it, and then
I see it.
in the middle of your screen, there's a little human icon.
Person.
Click the person, and then click. Yep, there you go.
Is Donovan dead or just down?
He's not down.
Neither.
He's just prone because he jumped through the portal.
prone.
That's what I
yeah.
meant. Not. That's what I meant.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
I
Is
know
someone
if
gonna
he's not-
finally use the help action?
Are you kidding me?
Actually,
No.
is the help action a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
It's an
Use
action.
your action to help someone else.
Oh, then I can't even use it.
Exactly.
No.
I'm
The help
gonna
action
do-
is only good if you're playing Mastermind and you've got it as a bonus action and you can do it within 30 feet. It's the only good use for help action in combat. Unless you're a familiar.
So
or a
where do
summon.
you move with your 30 feet, Grok?
I move right there.
Right now you're on the same spot on my screen, so I gotta refresh.
Oh.
There we go.
That worked.
Yeah, I had to refresh my shit. Oh, great. 2 people off the map. Wonderful.
Sorry,
Well, no,
we
I'm
saw
gonna
your
come
map
back.
and just
I'm gonna come back. It's just I don't want to get that bullshit disadvantage.
All right. And that ends your turn, Grok.
Yeah.
Ivyn, you are up.
I'm gonna have to
All
fuck him
right.
up next time.
Cool. So let me just quickly measure out this distance real quick. So that's 60 feet. So if I move 30 feet, that's going to be fine. 30 feet here. And then I've got my haste still on Garrak. That doubles your movement speed, gives you an extra action during your turn.
Grok had
you
no
can
idea
use
he had double movement.
Oh, that's fine. I assumed you knew what haste.
I
is.
had another action.
Technically speaking, yes.
What? Wait, no, wait. Do I actually have a whole action?
You can make one attack. You can dash, disengage.
Fuck! Hold up! No. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Hold
Also,
up.
your AC
Sorry.
is increased by 2.
Because I can fuck him up right now. He's fucked right now if I have an action.
You can.
No, you have one attack.
Yeah,
You
it's an
can't cast a
attack.
spell.
It's not a spell. You can only do a regular attack. And
Mhm.
sadly,
Oh, really?
I do
that's-
once you end your turn, your turn's
I figured.
done. You got
I
it
figured.
next
I
turn
figured.
though.
Damn it.
Next turn. Just remember for next turn, you can make an attack and a spell.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
I don't even know what I want to do.
Ivan runs
Um,
back onto the map. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Grok, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I kinda
put you
felt-
right. I'm gonna
I
put you
kinda
right
felt
here.
Yeah, hold
bad.
up. I'm willing to come a little closer.
I kind of felt a little bit bad though.
Now that I know I can swing on him, I'm like, hold
I
up.
guess okay, an elemental elixir expending a spell slot and make myself an elixir of my choosing, and I'm going to decide off turn to make sure this keeps going.
All right.
Oh, I'm excited.
Which brings us to Donovan.
All right, Donovan, you can't stray too far from me because. Oh wait, how much do I have to say?
Half
Can
movement.
I talk during his turn?
No,
Jesus.
if he
No.
talks to you, you can. But you only can say a sentence in response.
Okay.
Donovan uses half his movement to get the fuck up, and what does he do from there?
Yeah. So, where's the
Got it.
big guy on the map?
He's back
Can
over
you
the.
show me?
He's back.
distance?
He's back over. Distance wise, let me grab the ruler. Oh wait, I don't even have to do that. I forgot I installed a cool ass mod where I can just click you. I can click here. You are 20 feet away from Gorb.
Oh, I saw that. I did see
Okay.
that. Wow.
So, as a bonus action, Donovan's going to flex his celestial blood.
That would-
Actually, yeah, he's going to flex his celestial blood and trigger his divine wings.
Okay.
At which point he is going to drop through the portal and using the power of gravity, just sort of fly.
Okay.
What?
And well, he would normally land on his back, right? But since he's falling down through the portal and he has wings now, he has a fly speed.
Oh.
Okay.
So
And how
and
high do you fly up?
his fly speed's only 30 feet.
So you go 30 feet in the air.
Yes.
Okay. You fall through the
Put it on
portal.
the tree stump.
And you fly straight up, and you fly 30 feet up. You're right now. You are like this. You're like right here on Gorb. You're like You're looking at his nipple.
Yep. Which is why this is going to suck if I don't pull it off. If I pull it off, I get another chance for the others. How close is the dragon to go up? Because it looks like I would get flanking. Would I get flanking?
You are. He is close, but I don't think he's close enough. He's 10 feet. Yeah, he's just a little too far.
Well, that sucks.
But since you are, we are doing this one shot based off of my homebrew campaign rules. Rather than the dragon's turn taking place technically after your turn, your dragon is on your turn, so you can command him in your turn to move up. So still in your turn, the dragon can fly up behind Gorb, which means you are now flanking.
Yeah, he tells the dragon to fly up, so he gets the flanking bonus.
The dragon's already almost 30 feet in the air, so he just flies straight over to Gorb.
Okay.
Flanking.
And
Did he
then-
go to the other side? He would have to be like
Yeah,
over here because I turned around.
yeah. So currently Donovan fell through the portal and flew 30 feet up with his blood wings, and then from behind, the dragon's coming flying up behind you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep, they are actually flanking, like traditional sense.
And then
No, I didn't see the
Donovan-
flying sorcerer, so that's my bad.
Yeah, he's just he's just looking at your nipple right now, having a grand old time.
Donovan is going to cast. Do I want to try to kill this guy immediately? I mean, I can. Will it work? Probably not, but fuck it, we ball. Oh, Donovan is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. No, he's not. Not going to do that because that's concentration. That would give it to the dragon.
Oh, the dragon's concentration? I need to put that on you.
Yes. He is going to cast something that isn't concentration. Actually,
Also, to use the flanking, you have to cast something that's a roll to hit. If you don't do a roll to hit, then the flanking is not
okay.
useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Thank you very much, because I was unaware of this.
Yeah.
Well, because it gives
He
like
is-
advantage and like saves don't really.
Yeah. He is going to cast, if that's the case, he's going to try to light him up with Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Ooh,
At
very nice.
level
What
5.
level? Oh,
5?
ouch.
Okay.
5th level Scorching Ray.
Go ahead and start roll to hit it.
I believe it's like many blasts.
I know. Start
Yeah.
rolling to hit. That's what I'm saying. Start rolling to hit. We're
Wait,
gonna
I need to know how many beams I get.
just
I
it
think
should tell
Scorching Ray
it
is
should tell you.
3 to start, and then it's one additional for every spell slot, so it should be 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you roll.
Unless it's Scorching Ray is just 1 to start, and then it adds on. So that'll be...
No, it's 3 to start. That's correct. It's 3 to start.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I know like all the spells like the back of my hand, but sometimes some of them mix over.
So yeah, you're gonna roll to hit 7 times. So go ahead and start, Donovan.
With advantage, yes?
Yes, with advantage because of the flanking.
All
Okay.
of
Yes,
that's
correct.
nice. That's
He
really
would
nice.
also take radiant damage from the attacks. 2 radiant damage unless he's vulnerable, which I doubt he is.
Wait, why does he take 2?
Because I'm using my celestial blood, which let me see if that applies overall, but I think it emits a
It's
field.
1 attack, and it gives you bonus radiant damage to one of them, equal to your level.
Yeah, so if it's two radiant damage, it is that correct?
One moment.
I've not heard of that one before. I'm gonna be real.
One moment. I'm looking at it right now.
I've
Divine
heard
Revelation.
of
Oh,
the
no.
one that gives you flying speed, and whilst you have the flying speed, each of your, like when you hit with an attack, you can cause that attack to deal extra radiant damage equal to your level. You can only do this once per turn.
One moment. I'm looking it up right now.
That's fine.
Oh goodness. Here we go. Celestial Revelation.
Mhm.
Once per long rest, you can transform. The transformation lasts a minute or until I ended. On each of your turns that before the transformation ends, you can deal 5 damage for necrotic or radiant for heavenly wings or inner radiance when you deal damage to it with an attack or a spell. And since I'm dealing like 7 attacks, what I'm asking
Okay,
is
so
with
yeah,
the
if you land successful hits, does it say every attack?
it just says when you have when you hit them with an attack or spell, but
Yeah.
since this attack can target multiple people and it's just being
Yes,
focused
it's you have to roll each hit, so it is 7 hits, which means
okay.
fucking and it's
Lot of
equal,
damage.
so it's 5 radiant per hit.
Yes.
All right, well, go ahead and roll your first hit, and let's see if any of them even hit. We have to see if any even hit to begin with.
Oh, that's your thingy feature. Never mind. Yeah.
Yes,
So
it's
roll
a celestial
first one. So
feature.
roll 2 dice. Roll at
Yeah.
advantage. So first
Sorry,
hit.
it's Celestia Warlock. I thought you were talking about your
Well, does he have disadvantage for being so close to me?
He has. Wait, is Scorching Ray?
ranged. Yes, it
It's a
is.
hit, yes.
Well, I hate this being a core mechanic. Oh, but he does have the flanking. He does have the flanking because I've never agreed, especially with this guy being a huge wall of flesh. Why does being point blank mean a range attack is at disadvantage? It should be even easier.
Because if I move too much, I can smack him and fuck up his somatics or something similar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, but you're
I
not
guess.
moving currently. I'm shooting at you.
Well,
Yeah.
the dragon's in my face at the other side,
Yeah.
in front of me. You know what I
So
mean?
what I'm gonna do
I dropped my
is
candle. No.
what I'm gonna do is because it's
Well, so here's the thing. Like, it's a feat for a reason. Like why sharpshooters, like, they have disadvantage when somebody's within 5 feet. It's a feat. Like they give it to you as a feat so that you don't get disadvantage for that. You could have taken a feat for that.
Because it's like
Yeah.
skillful, right? It's a skill that you
I
have
mean,
to develop because not
I
everyone
have
can.
Warcaster, but I
My-
don't know if there's a magical
Warcaster
feat.
does allow you to cast
it's just-
spells within 5 feet and not get disadvantage.
It's just my biggest
we're good.
quarrel with this concept is if I take a Glock or even a crossbow and I put it to your back, you're not dodging a shot, homie. I pull the trigger, you're fucking done. And I don't understand how that's a disadvantaged attack because I end your life pretty easily in that situation, I feel like. So I don't understand this because like and with guns, it's
That's debatable.
It's D&D world guns. Like what do you mean debatable? I do not dodge a shot from the back if I have no idea.
Okay, so I mean, we're getting off track here, but in reality, yes, you can from point blank stop a gun from firing or some other mechanical device. And in D&D especially, people who can teleport and move at like the speed of fucking sound,
Yeah,
like, you know
that's
what I mean?
one
Like,
thing. Yeah,
it's entirely possible. But
yeah. If you put me in the situation where I'm point blank at the gun, I die because I don't understand how I survive that situation.
it's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, I'm not really concerned about this being a fatal hit.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But regardless, I'm gonna keep it with the core rules because there's good reasons on both sides of the board, and I'm not educated enough to debunk this. So I'm just gonna run with the rules. But because he's flanking, the disadvantage is canceled out, so it is a at normal roll.
I'm
because
pretty
he's
sure
flanking.
Warcaster allows him to cast within 5 feet. I'll double
Warcaster is
check
just
up
a
to you.
reactionary ability.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Sadness.
So they are still. You're not at disadvantage. You are just they are regular rolls, but at least you're
Oh, that
you're
annoys
saving
me.
yourself from the disadvantage by giving yourself the flanking. So it's still a good play. All right, so go ahead and start rolling, Donovan. First one.
Okay. So we just gonna scrub that other one then?
What do you mean? Did you roll already? I
I
didn't see
rolled
it.
one, yeah, but I got an 18, but that was with advantage.
We'll just take it. Just the first one was an 18, and that was with your modifier.
Yes.
All right, so does 18 hit, Gorb?
No.
Okay. So second one
16 doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. Third one
7 of these, huh?
7 of these. Correct.
14 doesn't hit.
Sadly. Next one.
This is very demoralizing.
I know.
And
I
I'm
hate.
probably going to die next turn, so there's that.
Oh, 10.
How many is
Donovan,
that?
you will not die next turn.
You will live, I
Next.
believe.
You have 2 left, right? I think you have 2 left.
I have no idea.
I think you have 2 left. Yeah, I've seen 5 rolls so far. So 2 more.
Okay.
Come on. Wait, at least you're getting the bad rolls out of the way now with the fake session before the actual session
Oh yeah.
takes place.
Shit, I hope so.
Oh,
Donovan will not
none of
die.
them hit, did they?
A 24 doesn't hit?
Oh, 24 is okay. 24 hits. I haven't seen a 24 come up yet. The rolls are very staggered on my screen.
Yeah.
But yes, so 24 was your highest roll,
Yeah.
and that's the only one that was that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, well, 24 to hit does hit, so you can roll your damage, and you do discover that he is weak to radiant because the 5 is doubled to 10.
Well, if I don't die next turn, I have an opportunity then.
There you go. Hey, see?
Oh, I'm not going easy. I gave you the portal staff, man. If I slip up once, it's game. So
Well,
I'll tell you if you die, though. I'll tell you if you die what you could have done.
He's
I
weak,
already
it's
know what
doubled,
the other
right?
one is.
That's just gonna piss
Yes,
me off.
it
I'm gonna
doubles
keep
the
looking at
damage.
the smoke.
Oh, fucking.
Wait, the portal staff doubles it?
No.
What doubles it?
Weakness doubles.
No, you're
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
him being weak to radiant.
Yeah.
Yes, but Smoke, if you sit here and tell me what I could have done, you're just gonna piss me off. So please don't do that.
Okay.
I mean, I already kind of know what you can do with a portal gun because I've done it before. So.
I mean, I can do it, but the character has no idea what's going on.
That's fair.
Well, you're using it pretty fluently. I feel like you're pretty intelligent. You could think of something. Adapt.
Overcome.
Yeah.
All right, well, you land one of the 7 hits, and the dragon still gets to attack.
So 20 damage.
20 total damage.
All right.
And then the Necro Dragon's gonna like try to
Fuck him up.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck him up.
Which he does have advantage on his attacks because you are helping him with the flank.
Yes. So the multi attack is. Would wind do anything? REND, would that do anything to this guy? Probably not.
What does Ren do?
And it's an attack.
I forget what Ren does.
To my knowledge, it's an attack, a rend attack. It's what most summons have.
Yeah. What does it do?
Hold on.
It's a
You
large
should just make an attack roll.
wind equal to the spell attack modifier.
He doesn't
Which
get hit. Does he
would
fall back through the hole?
hit 1d6.
Are you
you have
talking
an
about the
action?
enchantment spell, Rend?
No, just the ability and so that probably wouldn't do anything because if he's a wall of flesh, piercing damage, he'd probably resist it.
Okay, Rend, you have to land 2 of your natural attacks in 1 round, and Rend activates, which allows you to do 1 additional attack that is automatically at double damage.
Oh, okay.
That's why you want to play it. Let's see if he can do it.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, this is correct. It's based off of the creature's strength bonus. So it's the same kind of attack as the rest of its attacks, essentially.
Nope.
Neither of them. Well, that first one misses. You do get one more because they're at advantage. So you decidedly won't get to do the rend.
Well,
Interesting.
he gets multi-attack.
That's what I'm saying. So you get
So
you
he
get
gets
another,
three-
but you have to
three
land.
attacks.
You have. Oh right, your breath weapon is also a natural attack. So I guess if you land that as well, you could still get your rend off. 12
Nope.
plus 4, 16. That doesn't hit. Yep. So and then your breath attack.
Breath attack is a DC save 16.
Well, I rolled a 2 for a 6, so that hits.
All right, you do hit with your breath
2D
weapon.
2d12. I'm sorry.
Fire
I missed
damage,
this.
right?
2d6. Fire damage, yes. Oh no, that's none extra. I just rolled it.
As the Nautilus Necro Drake
7 damage.
continues 7 damage. As the Nautilus Necro
11
Drake 11
11
damage, sorry. As the Nautilus Necro Drake continues to burn the giant wall of flesh over and over, you all begin to smell wafting through the swamp the smell of cooking human flesh, boiling and bubbling as the flames burn Gorb's skin. Gorb whiffing it in. You can see him licking his lips. What does Gorb say?
I'm trying to imagine the picture here. So did like this swamp just burst into flames and start bubbling like a
No,
cauldron?
no,
or what?
your skin
Oh,
bubbling.
okay.
Like, you know, when fucking human skin burns, what the you know the fuck happens. Graphic.
Well, Gorb's just gonna drink this in. He's gonna go. Let's go. I'm starving.
As the Nautilus Necro Drake ends its turn, bringing us to Gorb.
All right. Well, Gorb is going to free up his hand from the cannon behind him and try to snatch this sorcerer out of the air for a grappling maneuver.
All right, Gorb swings around to the man who he felt just shoot a little, maybe like toothpick into his back. And he tries to grab him. So it's a contested strength check.
Yep, and I have double advantage.
Indeed, he does.
17.
Donovan.
So
Strength.
you do. I just didn't stack advantages.
In this
Or
campaign,
28.
because this is my homebrew campaign rules, this is stacked advantage.
It's on his sheet here, unfortunately.
Indeed,
Well,
it
I
is.
lose way I'll roll it, but
There's a chance you nat 20.
Yeah, if you're not 20, you can beat the 28.
That's so demoralizing to say that
yeah,
way. That
fucking
he rolled a 28.
Yeah, fucking right.
Come on.
Fucking the whole thing is demoralizing, but
Hey, look, this is why you're happy not to be in my Sunday campaign. Well, look, to be fair,
I would
this is not really
actually enjoy your Sunday campaign.
this isn't fair for you all because while you are all level 15 and you have
That's
one
okay.
legendary
level
item. 13, sorry, you're level 13 and you all have a legendary item. My players beat this guy at level 7 and they all have ridiculous homebrew stuff. Crazy, insane shit that lets them
Did you roll a
do-
nat 20? Is that what I saw?
Did he?
Yes, you did.
I think
No way!
did.
Against all odds, against all chances, Gorb goes to snatch Donovan out of the air, and he dodges with a natural 20, flying 5 feet back.
Does that hurt his ego enough to kill him?
Actually, something does happen. Did you want to describe the King's Disappointed ability?
Yeah, as you all see, Gorb miss this such an easy to accomplish thing. Oh, you hear grunting from the man in the back as he looks at Gorb with blood-piercing eyes, just anger, disapproval, and disappointment as he holds up his hand, puts his fist out, and then thumbs down Gorb.
No! In a fit of rage, he just reaches and tries to hit you again. He throws his hands 3 times, trying to snatch you again, and this comes out to a 16 total of another contested strength save.
Okay, give me 1 second. How close to me is Gorb?
You are now 5 feet away from him. Before you were right up on him. Now you're 5 feet away.
Okay, so at the end of each of my turns, a creature within 10 feet of me takes 5 radiant damage.
Okay. So just smoke, make sure to mark down 10 more damage. And then Donovan, strength save. You have to beat a 16 this time.
Probably not. I think that was all my luck. If I'm
Hey,
being honest.
come on, come on.
We'll see.
I'm looking at a negative here. Yep.
Do you have any
10?
funny dice? Do you have any funny dice? You do have inspiration. You can use your inspiration. No one's used their inspiration yet.
What is inspiration? What dice is it?
It's a reroll. You just reroll.
It's a reroll,
Okay.
yeah.
And you take the higher roll.
Actually, no, I don't know if silvery barbs affects contested rolls.
Yes?
I mean, it affects a d20 roll, so you can make the other
Yeah,
person
Silvery
reroll.
Barbs works on pretty much everything.
Yeah, you can silvery
Yeah.
barb. Yeah, if you. So I would say use your inspiration, and if you have to, use your reaction for silvery barbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be the smartest play.
This -1 is killing me, man.
You got a chance. You got a chance here. That not. Oh! Back.
Oh,
Let's go! As
Oh, man.
once again, Gorp flailing around, attempting to grab you, you dodge another 5 feet back. As both of them scream out. Gorb in sadness and in anxiety, while Kingpin groans in disappointment. And you even see the Kingpin look to you, Donovan. You kind of just in the corner of your eye catch him as you see him look at you and say, "Oi, little one, at this rate, you want to be my brother instead of this big useless garbage?"
Wouldn't mind it.
I eat you!
As Gorb ends his turn.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Which brings us to Garrak.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
As you see Donovan strike him, you see a little bit of Donovan's holy energy hitting him, and it leaves a bigger gash on his body. It actually leaves scratches where the other hits essentially did nothing. And you realize what this means. It's your time to take advantage and strike.
Hurt him with a guiding.
All
All right, Donovan, how hurt are you?
Huh?
How hurt are you?
I'm pretty hurt, but don't worry about me.
All right.
Accomplish the mission.
As you dash up, Garrak, sprinting. You have that much movement?
double movement.
Right.
From
Haste.
And
Right.
also he has an extra action to dash as well, so he technically gets quadruple movement for his turn if he
Okay,
wants.
I've never thought I would have too many.
Too many spells.
Yeah, that is actually the problem with high level D&D. It gets to the point where you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do I do with some of these spells?
Well, that's the reason you spend so long in the middle area of D&D, so you really get a feel for your character. You know it by heart, and as you level up, it's a lot easier to manage. But
Yeah,
when you just go straight to a high level, you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah. You all can think of this as a little bit of a taste of what you'll be experiencing in season 2.
Well, I
Yeah.
hope I'm much more prepared than randomly being told. Here's a
You will
protocol.
be.
Go nuts.
I mean, I'm gonna
You
say
will
in
be.
season 2, I hope to be cleansed of the contracts, so maybe I'll have like more artificer levels to work around with, but we'll see.
I wonder if what's this?
Or maybe I just get royally screwed. I don't know.
Oh man,
I'm
I feel bad that
I'm
you didn't get.
expecting
I feel
and
bad you
everything.
did.
Is it? I have a question. Is it? What's the weather look like? I lick my finger and hold it up. I'm seeing. If
It's a little windy.
Stinky.
Yeah, it's stinky.
No, I-
It
is it-
definitely
are there
stinky.
clouds? Are there clouds? Okay, I understand it is stinky. That finger lick was a terrible idea. I make a foul face.
Yeah, you look
but-
around to see the swamp is you're noticing the swamp is very hazy, almost like the clouds are like covering the ground. But you also realize that that's just sweat clouds from Gorb.
Well, can I see the sky?
Yeah, you can see the sky. It's a
Are there cumulonimbus clouds?
This motherfucker just asked me if there are
Hey, I'm
Motherfucker,
a
what?
storm god. I would know what the fuck a cumulonimbus cloud is.
I'm not.
You know what a cumulus
Hold
nimbus
up.
cloud is.
The
DM.
big gray cloud you see.
Hold
when you're
on,
out.
hold on. What kind of cloud?
It's a
Yeah.
storm
big
brewing,
green-
is what he's
It's-
asking.
Yeah,
Is a storm
essentially.
brewing? You know what? Thematically, for a fight, I usually like to imagine they are. So sure.
Pathetic
Okay.
fallacy. Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I don't get that. About. Wait. What? How? What was the thingy? How close can I be for the thing for it not to be range damage?
You have
Oh,
to
wait.
be 10 feet away.
Oh.
You have to be 10 feet away. If you're 5 feet or closer.
Wait, it says I could do a 60. It says I could do a 60-foot cylinder and fucking instead. What the fuck?
60-foot cylinder. That's not right. What are you looking at?
It takes the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall. A storm cloud appears at the point of range that you can see above yourself.
Call lightning?
Call lightning. Call lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is definitely not 60 feet sphere. I can tell you that much for sure. It's more like
Cylinder.
a column.
Cylinder.
Yeah, 60 feet tall.
Yeah, that's
10
what
feet.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
would that be fucked up with range?
No, because that's a saving throw. Call lightning's a saving throw.
Sweet. Okay, then I do that, and then I use my channel divinity, and it does all the damage.
Oh,
if he
that's
doesn't-
nice. That's nice.
If he doesn't do it, it's 8d10.
So you'd be doing 80 damage if he fails the save, because you can. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Gorb, what save does he have to make?
I think it's dexterity.
Dex.
Dex. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right. That's an 11.
Ooh.
You just got
That's
80
gonna-
damage,
yeah.
bro. Holy shit.
80
Oh.
lightning damage.
That was my only.
I mean, you have
As-
another channel divinity as well, so you can do it again.
Oh, I get two.
Call-
I get two
Yeah,
more.
call lightning is you get 3 at level 17. So.
Yeah.
He actually looks a
Oh
little
no,
bit
I get
hurt
3.
now,
I already get 3.
as a matter of fact.
Oh shit! Right. Okay.
As
Yeah. Well, you can do that 3 times.
Garrak, you call down a storm onto Gorb as the lightning strikes. You hear Gorb's flesh sizzle and pop. You hear the wood splinter underneath his feet from the kinetic power of the lightning striking. And you hear from the heavens, "Orc, I don't know who you are, but continue to entertain me, and I will continue to lend you my power."
And then I teleport around him because I have the fucking boon shit.
You know you don't have to.
I think I can. Yeah, it's no action. I can do it.
What,
30 feet.
you can teleport 30 feet, and where do you go? Move your character.
Oh,
I'm really big. You got to remember.
Yeah.
fuck.
You're
Yeah, I was like, damn, I
able to
wanted to
fall.
like. Shit, then I guess right here.
Okay. All right. You teleport to the other side.
Wait,
of the
wait,
portal.
hold up. Can I hit him? Does Channel Divinity count as an action?
Channel Divinity is a bonus.
Your channel, no.
Well, your
it's
spell was an
channel
action, but
divinity.
the channel divinity you can.
I know, but
attach to.
yeah, with haste, can I hit him again? You said I could
You can
do
hit
that?
him, yeah, with one melee attack, yeah.
Oh,
Or a weapon attack if you have like a crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it one weapon attack? Okay.
Yeah, it's one weapon attack, so it's like you can throw a
I
spear.
only have my.
If your
I only
staff
have
has an
my-
ability or something, maybe.
I have. Yeah, I have a flail.
Yeah, it is weapon attack. My bad.
Throw your flail at him.
1d8, 1d8 plus. Honestly, I might. Actually, wait. I think I have a throwaway weapon for this very reason.
Exactly.
Where is it? I do. I have a mace. I have a mace.
All right. You
I throw my mace at his ass for 1d6 plus 4.
go ahead and roll to hit.
7
Yeah.
plus 9.
16 does not make it. It just
Damn.
bounces off of him.
You see it hits it hits him right in this like little shoulder, like this little like circle shield knee pad thing, and it just bounces off him and it falls through the portal, and then you see it fall through the other side of the portal, and then it falls back through, and then it just begins this infinite loop where it's just
No.
just going up and down, up and down, up and down. As that ends your turn, Garrak?
Oh wait. Do I still get a bonus action or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your channel divinity only. It's a free action to proc. It's whenever you deal.
Oh, but that's a
lightning
leveled
damage.
spell. I couldn't do it because it was a leveled spell,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, So if you have a bonus action to cast a cantrip, or if you have a bonus action just naturally to do anything else, which I don't.
I have a.
you
It says
do.
bonus action in the thing.
For what
What
spell?
does-
It's healing word. It's healing word.
It's because it's a
Yes.
leveled spell. You can't cast 2 leveled spells.
Call lightning though is a concentration spell. You can constantly call down beams of lightning. So on your next turn, you can use a bonus action to cast healing word.
Okay. I should hold on. There we go. Bring that back because I didn't know it stays.
Oh.
And
I'm pretty
on-
sure it
Wait,
stays,
so
right?
it's just there hitting his ass.
I'm pretty no. So the thunderclouds stay. You call down lightning over the course of 10 minutes. If I'm not
Wait,
mistaken.
what?
Yeah,
Can you read,
as long
can
as
you
you're
read the
concentrating
duration
on it.
real quick?
Yeah.
Can you read the description to make sure I'm not like actually because you
Hold
seem
up.
way too surprised at this revelation.
bro, let's
No,
be real
I
here.
only read part of it. I
Yeah,
only
that's
read part
exactly
of
what
He
I-
knew the combo from
Garrak-
YouTube, but he didn't know how to sustain it.
No. Let's not forget this is the same player who in character was calling his god by the wrong name for over 10 episodes.
That's actually fair. Yeah.
10
yeah.
episodes
Holy
straight.
shit! It is up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought I knew my spells. Sorry, you made
I also
Until
thought the
spell
radius was wider.
ends. It's because I only read the first 3.
The
The
radius
dex throw
is-
the dex throw changes it from 8 to half, so 4.
the cylinder is a 10 feet. Wait,
Oh
what
my
was it?
God.
10 feet tall, 60-foot radius.
Oh, it is a 60-foot radius. Oh, that is my bad.
Yeah.
I will
Wait, so did
rescind
it
that.
Which
spawn
means
inside
all
them?
of you guys are in the radius.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, so it's a circle.
When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see.
So you
under-
did it wrong?
No. So how
You're
it
good, you're
happens is the storm clouds, not the lightning itself, is 60 foot in radius.
So it
That's
means it's
what
120
area
total.
gets
Yeah.
covered
Fucking
in.
God.
So,
So you can call
all
that
of us get
lightning
hit.
on. No.
So I can call the lightning down on
When you
anything.
cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. A lightning bolt shoots from the cloud. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So you have a 120-foot diameter area,
Yep, that's what I thought.
and at one of those points, you can send lightning down.
Which means
okay,
if you
what version of the spell are you reading? Because here, any creature within 5 feet, which includes your friend, right?
Yeah,
Has to
within
it says-
take
it-
damage
it
as
says
well.
lightning
anything with-
bolt
Each creature within 5 feet of the
of that
point that I
point makes a
choose.
dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Which
So
just
you
means
call a point.
which just means all Garrak has to do is rather than point.
I'll be
on-
like,
not
I
being
choose
able
a
to
spot
touch
right here. I
Exactly.
choose a spot right here.
Yeah,
I choose a spot
exactly.
right here.
Yeah, you just have
And
to
then
be.
it's 5 feet. It's wherever I click, it's 5. It's that 5 foot
God,
square.
imagine call
right
lightning
here.
like hitting all of that area.
Well, no,
That would
it's 5
fucking
feet next
insane.
to that square. So total, it's the right and left side of each of those squares.
Yeah, so
Which,
all
if
so
the
it's
square
like a- it's
becomes
like a
Gorb's
big-
body,
It's like a big rectangle.
so yeah,
right?
so all Garrak has to do is drop call lightning right here, and none of the allies are in danger because it's 5 feet to Gorb because it's right there, and then
Yeah.
no one else is 5
Well,
feet.
hell, Gorb is fucking 20 feet fucking
And also
wide. Like I could just be
Gorb
like,
is fucking
hit
massive
Gorb.
as
That,
well,
but that's what
yeah.
I was saying. That's what I was saying is it would extend 5 feet from Gorb because he is the
Yeah.
catalyst.
Yeah, so you just don't want to
No.
actually point at Gorb. You want to point
Yeah.
5
Right.
feet away from Gorb.
Doesn't have to hit a creature.
That way
you
it
just choose
only
a point
hits-
where it
yeah.
lands.
I think we know what it mean. What I
Yes.
mean when I say let's hit Gorb.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you would hit Gorb
Yeah.
where you're not also hitting your allies. That's obviously understood. Yes, exactly. So you would the lightning strikes here, and it's 5 feet next to Gorb, so the only person hit is Gorb.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I keep concentrate? Like, how do I not lose concentration?
You just
I
don't
get-
use any other concentration spells and don't get hit.
And if you do get hit,
Okay.
please make sure you pass that saving throw.
Yep.
Do I need concentration to make a spell?
No,
What?
you can so I just recently learned this. If when you're using a concentration spell, you can cast other spells as long as they don't say concentration.
Oh yeah, I told you that. didn't
I
I?
was under the idea that when you were in a concentration spell, you could not cast any spells without ending your concentration. And I have been playing D&D wrong for over 2 years.
Well, I mean, you
Did
can
I end
also
my
cast
turn?
a spell as a bonus action and an action.
And as long
You
as
can
they're not both
use a
leveled
bonus
spells.
action spell and an action spell.
As long as they're not both leveled spells. One of them has to be a cantrip. You
A
can't cast,
cantrip, yeah.
yeah, you can't cast 2 leveled
Can't cast
spells
2 level spells
in
in
the
a
same
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Unless you have action surge as a
Yes.
fighter. That's the only possible scenario.
And like twin spell, shit like that technically counts as 2
Yeah,
leveled
well,
spell.
yeah, that technically counts as 2 spells, but I don't really class it as 2 spells.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's
anyway,
kinda is.
So anyway,
Command.
Did I end my turn?
that ends Garrak's turn. Yes. Which
Damn it!
is-
I was gonna say I'd hop on my broom.
Yeah, if you want to hop on your broom real quick, you can't use any more movement because
Hell yeah!
Because yeah, you use
I'll pull that bitch out.
Yeah, you've already used all your movement, so you can get on it, and I'll say you're hovering 5 feet because you're like, you're starting to fly.
Oh
on it.
yeah, no, I'm just
that's
putting it
fine.
under my leg.
That's fine.
I don't know why, but I've never heard of that. I'm pretty sure it's an
Never heard of
optional rule.
what?
The 1 spell per turn rule.
One
pretty
level
sure
spell?
that's-
I can find the rule for you if you want.
I could
in
have
a
swore
bit.
that's I could have swore
Yeah,
that's core.
I thought if it was a bonus action, it's a bonus action. Like you could use it no matter.
Yeah, I've never had that rule be enforced in any game I've ever played.
That's fair.
I've-
I'll find the rule for you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I looked it up. I'm not gonna say some shit without looking it up. I looked it
That's
up.
fair.
Yeah.
What, have you not found the rule?
No, I found it. It's the no 1 spell per turn rule. It's an optional rule,
Mm.
which is in most games apparently,
Okay.
which is why I haven't heard of it.
Yeah. See, yeah, my Monday campaign runs it, and that's why it's always in my brain because that's how I play too. So Ivan, we are up to you.
Yeah. So the Persian he's gonna make is actually I needed your ruling on something real quick.
What's up?
So one of the elixirs I can make is called transformation. Yeah. And it allows me the drinker's body is transformed as if by the alter self spell, the drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell, the effects of which last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Would you say that requires concentration because it doesn't specify it has to have concentration?
If it doesn't
And
say
it's,
concentration, it's not a concentration spell. That's as simple as that.
Yeah,
if
no.
If
Are
it
you
does
just
not
holding
say,
yourself?
Alter self is a concentration spell, but this doesn't specify.
oh yeah, so yeah, this is like a way to get it as a non-concentration. It seems
Yeah,
to me,
so
then.
like I was thinking, if it's a way to get alter self as a non-concentration, I was just wanting to get your ruling on it.
Yeah, we'll
send-
run with that. This is a fucking dude. This fight's fucking hard. Let's be realistic. We'll
That's fine.
give yourself the
So
advantage.
what is Yeah, what he does is he pops it and he looks directly at the Kingpin and he makes himself look exactly like the Kingpin.
Oh shit. Okay.
And
Oh my God.
he's gonna slowly walk down this way.
Fucking Gorb up.
Until like if he gets into view, he's kind of like holding up his thumb in like the downwards position, mimicking the same gesture that the Kingpin was doing before, because his intelligence allowed him to perceive that that was a negative gesture towards Gorbo.
Yeah.
And he's going to use that, and then he's going to, as a bonus action, because the elixir is not a spell, use mass healing word and do that at level 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Very nice. 3d4 plus 5.
Wait, you drink?
Right?
Did you drink a potion?
As
that
an
what that
action,
was?
yes. Yeah. One of my elixirs.
Gotcha.
Wait, so does that mean every single lightning I call down now is not a spell slot? Just an attack?
Yeah, no, it doesn't count as casting a spell. That's why I said your next turn can be using you can cast another spell, because you've already
Yep.
You just
Does
use
that
your
also
action or
mean that
whatever.
Does that also mean that it's 80 every time?
No. You
Okay,
re-roll
that
it
was just
for
on
each
this one attack.
Yeah, but you can make it
Okay.
80 because you can use your channel divinity.
Yeah, I can
again.
use the divine. Yeah.
Yeah. You use that 2 more times.
As you call out up to 6 creatures of your choice, regain. Okay, so I'll roll that separately. So
Also, it is an action to call the lightning down again.
yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did know that one.
Yeah,
It's part of the
wanted to make
6
sure that
second.
you got that. Alright, so that is 3d4 plus 5, so 3d4 plus 5. So Garrok's gonna get. Has Garrok been hit, I assume?
No.
I'm pretty sure he has. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
regain
yeah,
12.
right in the beginning. Right in the beginning.
Yeah, I thought so. You regain 12 hit points. And then you are going to regain. Donovan, you regain 14 hit points.
Sweet, thank you.
All
No
right.
worries.
So
That's
you-
my 5th level spell slot done. That's all my movement done. My action was to drink the elixir. And then obviously I'm using my free action to gesture towards the Gorbo, hoping that one of my allies will see the gesture and hopefully initiate certain things.
All right. So you're looking at Gorb and you're giving him a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Same gesture, like he's recalling like history technically to recall how the Kingpin did it, give it the similar gestures, make sure that it's kept perfect.
All right.
Yeah,
But you
essentially
also remember that as soon as that happened, he attacked back in fury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's hoping that it's going to cause so much distress that he's not going to think about it, because he probably noticed that it wasn't like calculated attacks.
All right.
Well,
Well, the Kingpin rolls a 15 in perception. Are you really trying to hide yourself over there? I mean, you got to be visible to Gorb, so.
I told you to
I mean-
fight.
I mean, Gorb is particularly big.
this is mental warfare. He is fighting.
Yeah. Well, I assume
he
that
has
all the
protective
trees would
shield on.
get.
Well, are those trees or bushes?
Let's make this invisible for a second. There
Are these-
are a
Thank you.
little bit of bushes in the way. There is like one real tree, which would be.
Well, here, why don't we
these
do this?
bushes?
Why don't we do this? Line of sight, right there. So
Yeah, and there is a tree in the way, and I'd say with a 15 in perception, yeah, I'd say
maybe
he
like
doesn't
the
notice
dress
you.
just slightly obscured. I don't know.
I'd say he notices Gorb probably react whatever Gorb's reaction is, which we're gonna have to hear from Gorb in a second.
Yeah.
But he'll notice that, and he will begin to look around. And I'd say you have one turn till he sees you.
All right, that's fine.
Well-
that's fine.
So how does Gorb react?
well, does Gorb? Do you want me to make some kind of roll to see if he can even fucking realize what the fuck's going on?
If
Is Gorb slow?
I'd leave it up to you. You know what his intelligence is.
Okay.
Well, what I'm asking is like, do you want a sidebar real quick?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Pop down. Pop up, actually. Okay.
Because this in reality wouldn't do jack shit, but I don't want him to feel bad for his big brain maneuver. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel
there?
like yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, for some reason my Discord's weird. When I join a call, sometimes people can't hear me.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can
what's
hear you
up.
now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I completely agree. Yeah, I don't want to because it's a good idea for sure. I feel like it's gonna have a more negative effect than he realizes because now the Kingpin's gonna get involved in combat, which we were trying to avoid for them. Because Kingpin's obviously not gonna take kindly to someone looking like himself. He's the most egotistical, arrogant, fucking dickbag in my campaign. They slaughtered his ass with glee because of how evil the Kingpin is. So yeah, he ain't gonna take kindly to someone taking his appearance and then fucking with his brother. Well, because he's the only one who gets to fuck with his brother, like his mind. So it would definitely Gorb. I don't think would honestly know. I honestly think he would look at him and he would have no idea that it's not his brother. He would look at the guy.
I was gonna roll an intelligence.
I don't think there's even a reason. I think Gorb's not smart enough to even have a clue.
Yeah.
Because while they're both actually in reality dragons, they are inbred dragons, and Gorb is locked away in his own mind, essentially behind a stupidity curse. So he is
perfect.
like he is literally extra fucking stupid for that whole reason.
Yeah, I wanted some background here because
they're inbred dragons. In the womb, the Kingpin was smarter than Gorb, but he noticed that Gorb had stronger magic than him, so he cursed his brother while in the womb to be stupid so he could control him. And then in the
I can't wait for them to watch the VOD and be like, oh, this is what they were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Gorb is like his under his thumb, but only because the Kingpin is evil and is controlling him. In reality, Gorb is in his own mind, can see everything going on, and is slowly just gaming rage at his brother.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason this version of Gorb is here is because this version of Gorb actually died. The version that held the curse was broken, killing that version essentially of him, which brought him to the this is the dead essentially realm, which is because they're both dead in my Sunday campaign, obviously. So yeah, that's why I gave you that first line too, if it even came up that he would say that, because it ties into how he died in my Sunday campaign.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I think it would definitely cause, I would say, he essentially just asked for a legendary action. So after Ivyn ends his turn, take a legendary action to do like a rage attack, just like lash out like Gorb would.
How do we want to use the cannon? Because it doesn't have any like reload property that I saw. So like, can you just do it again?
So literally, you just grab from your pocket like pockets of gold. You shove it into the cannon and you shoot gold coins that are covered in poison at people. That's
shit.
Yeah, that's the. So yeah, you grab from your when you're many pockets of gold, because you're both inbred dragons. You have a hoard of wealth, obviously. You grab just gold coins, you shove them into the barrel with handfuls of gunpowder, and then you slap the barrel, and it turns red hot. The gunpowder ignites, and it just ejects the coins forward.
All right, sweet.
Yep. All right, cool.
Again,
well, if I use this level 6 spell for the Radiant, then I can't get another lightning that's that high in damage. I want to keep this lightning till I use
exactly.
all of my
Wait a
divine.
minute, guys. I think I can buy us some time. I think I can buy us the time we need. Give me a moment.
Real quick, I would like to mention.
Wait, actually, does my divine cover Radiant?
Yes. What's up, DM?
Real quick, Ivyn and Garrak, I don't know if either of you are currently watching the stream, but I do currently have 0 viewers. Or no, I have 1.
Oh shit! No, my bad.
Okay.
My bad.
So you should have me. It should still be in.
Yeah.
That shows my fault.
All good, all good. Just wanted to make sure. We're gonna run for an extra hour. We're gonna finish at 7 today rather than 6. Normally we wrap up at 6. We're gonna go, like I said, the extra hour since we started really late. And
Yeah.
also it wouldn't. This is
That'll
a one.
bring me to midnight.
This is a one shot. Yeah, this is a one shot. So obviously we're not coming back to this scenario and ending it
Yeah.
just here. Just really doesn't make any sense. I feel like it's just kind of
That's
Yeah.
yeah. So
I
Yeah,
will
I
say
have a-
that will bring me to midnight, and I do have work tomorrow.
okay. Do you need to end like maybe 6:30 instead?
I can do half an hour.
All right, so 6:30. Okay, we'll try to wrap it up then in the next 30 minutes, the best we can at least.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yeah,
should.
'cause I have work at 11
We're gonna
o'clock in the
fuck 'em up.
morning.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I have a plan.
All right.
Now that I'm beginning to understand certain things.
Then let us continue. We left off with whose turn?
I finished mine.
You just finished your turn?
'Cause-
Yes.
Because we were talking
Yes.
about
And it's Gorb's turn to react to the thumbs down. Gorb, you are muted. You are up.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not your turn,
Well-
but it's your turn. You react to the whole thumbs down scenario.
Okay. To this, he is once again going to stank y'all out. He's just gonna no, and all this wafting is just releasing the most vile fucking smell you've ever encountered in your life. Once again, returning permanent disadvantage for you guys until his next turn.
It's
basically,
any
in
creature
the
within
10-foot
how
radius.
it's 10-foot radius, so Garrak
Yep.
is also hit.
Oh.
All right, this time, rather than doing little
Mm.
green circles, I'm just going to throw little green rings around you, Donovan, and the Nautilus Necrodrake.
Oh, I was hit as well?
Yes.
Damn it, Ivan.
Sorry.
The stink consumes.
The stink consumes. It's the smell of
Stink
rotting
consumes.
corpses, so it's vile.
Does he look visibly deterred by the gesture though? Is he mentally less capable?
You do see him be freaking out more and more. Yeah, the stress is
Yeah.
you could definitely say the stress is building on him.
Yeah, that's the main thing. He
Yeah.
if he's not able to beat him in strength, he'll beat him in mind.
Checks out, checks out.
He's really mad. He's really, really fucking mad. He was throwing a fit, basically, is what I was describing.
Like a temper
Mm.
tantrum.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I'm so
And that
happy I
brings
have
us to Donovan's turn. You are up, buddy.
Okay. So, currently, I need a minute to, not a minute, but I need time to execute the plan I formulated on the fly here. Now that I've finally got a grasp of this portal staff, the player and character. So, Donovan's gonna cast a little spell. One moment. A little spell known as banishment.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's so fucking good.
How unfortunate for you.
Subtle spell, actually. So,
Okay.
Oh, you're so
So you subtle spell it, so the Kingpin has no idea that you're doing this. So he has no ability to do anything to react, so he can't counterspell this. Yeah, he actually would even be in range too. So you do banishment. What is the save for banishment? I forget.
charisma.
charisma.
Charisma save
Bro,
of
this thing's
what?
got like mad charisma.
16. There's
Oh.
no shot.
Let's see. What does Gorb get?
Fell on the floor. Let's see. That is an 11, but we're going to use a legendary resistance.
Ah.
Ow.
You just mark that off.
Okay. I don't know how, but okay.
Legendary resistance. Any save that the creature fails, it instead passes.
Make it a success,
How
yeah.
many
Yep.
does he have
Well,
left?
Can I
You-
We
count
don't know.
it?
You don't know
many they
that.
have.
You don't know that, but
How
it's
many they have.
but it's used too so far. You do know that.
Yeah.
That blows. I'm out of range of it, right?
No.
You are right next to him right now.
No, because I dashed back twice, remember?
You
When I
got the
got
10 feet, but it's still within his reach.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away from him, but that you could take the. No, you already used your action. So yeah, you could run away from him, but he would obviously get an opportunity attack on you.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping I could buy myself time to smack him with my plan and or set up the portals I need to set up.
And you could always cast Banishment your next turn and see how that goes.
Well, yeah, but he's a jackass.
Hey, you are 10 feet. There's a 10 feet space between you and Gorb. You could move your dragon between you and Gorb, which would then allow you to run away without an opportunity attack.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know how that. I didn't know that. Worked
If a
like that.
creature
Okay.
comes,
Well, doesn't the familiar's action go right after his though?
because we're
Turn-wise?
doing because we're doing my homebrew system here, the creature any person's like ally or mount or anything, their turn takes place on their turn as an action called an ally command action. So that way,
Why not do group initiative then and have them all do the same turn?
That's essentially what they're doing.
That's just for the your mount.
Yeah,
That's just
for
for
some,
whatever
yeah.
pet you have. It's not for everybody. It's just I don't know why I don't even know why I put him on the initiative tracker. He really shouldn't even be there. Yeah, so it just Donovan's turn, the creature also takes its turn in the same turn. So you could move the creature between you and Gorb, which blocks him from you, and then you can move away without opportunity attack.
Yeah, he's gonna call the creature to him, and then he's gonna try to get on the ground. Actually, he's gonna use his movement to like get lower, basically.
All right, so you fly, say, 15 feet forward and 15 feet down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before that, does that really matter that he's blocked with Gorb's attacks specifically because they hit so hard and pierce objects, specifically the fucking ground?
He's in the air right now, is the whole thing.
Well, I mean, they both are, and they have been.
Yes. The whole thing with opportunity is that the creature you have to be able to do opportunity attack on it because it has to be within your range. If a creature is blocking between you and it, the creature is not leaving your range.
So then, are you saying that creatures count as cover now?
Yes.
Large creatures?
Okay.
Large
Like
creatures.
those?
Large creatures
I mean,
specifically, like this
yeah.
giant dragon.
Well,
serpent.
here's the thing. It is okay. So, what is the size of the dragon? You said it's giant.
It's how big is it, Donovan? I actually this depends on Donovan's summon. I don't know.
Let me check.
Is it large or is it giant? Because if it's large, it can fit between you and him with a 10 feet gap. If it's giant, then it actually can't.
Giant is in a size category.
Or
It uses the Draconoid spirit. Oh, it's large. It's
large. So then it
Large
can fit.
dragon.
Yep, then it's 10 by that means it's 10 by 10, which means it can fit between you and Gorb. Literally perfectly.
So it should be the
fits.
same size as me then.
Yeah, it's just I mean I can make the token that big, to be fair. I should.
I would prefer it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaiju fight.
Wait, so
Kaiju
Golb is
fight.
a large creature?
According to the sheet, yes.
Oh, I thought he was huge. Oh, okay. As in, like, the size category huge.
Yes.
That'll gargantuan.
It's basically a kaiju
Gargantuan is 100 feet tall. Right? Yeah. Pretty sure?
Yes.
1 second. Size.
Pretty sure that's correct.
40 feet would be larger than large.
Yeah.
Large
But
is
I'm going
10
off
feet.
of the exact sheet here, so it says it's large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
large is 10 feet by 10 feet, huge is 15 by 15, gargantuan 20 by 20, and colossal 25 by 25.
So he would be colossal.
Right. Because in my homebrew, we're doing my homebrew campaign rules, and because my creatures go up to the sizes of thousands feet tall and larger, I had to scale how big certain things were. So large, large in my
Large
campaign.
means something else. Got you.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
makes
right.
sense.
That's why. So both of these creatures are large, and actually, the Nautilus Necrodrake in my actual campaign was 1,500 feet tall. So it was
Okay.
it was literally, so if you know if anyone's played Subnautica, the giant skeletal beast that's
The
dead.
Reaper Leviathan?
No, the one that's dead that you can't actually the gargantuan.
The remains of the gargantuan Leviathan.
Yeah, in my campaign, the big bad is a necromancer who pulls dead things from out the multiverse to revive to use as minions, and he pulled the gargantuan Leviathan's corpse and used it as a minion that he called the Nautilus Necrodrake.
Oh,
Sick.
Homebrew lore.
Oh,
No,
I
yeah, it makes sense if
I
you
wish
scaled
this
it up.
was
That makes
canon.
sense.
I wish this was canon because now I can imagine this BBEG be like, "Where the fuck my dragon go?"
But yes,
my dragon?
so you
All
are
right. Well, he
yes.
dances around the Necrodrake in portals or something.
No, he moves 15 feet back and he moves 15 feet down. So let me go ahead because I know he's on his phone, so he can't do this. 15 feet
Yes,
back,
thank you.
and then move him from 30 feet up to 15 feet up. Change the distance. All right, there you go. And that ends your turn, which brings us to to your Nautilus Necrodrake, because now gets to attack. So go ahead and use your Necrodrake's attacks now.
It is going to use its multi-attack, which, sad face, it doesn't get its, whatchamacallit, advantage. So it just has its +4. Let's see if it can do any more damage. 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Fuck. That definitely doesn't hit. And then Gold has to do a DC 16 dexterity save for the breath weapon.
He fails.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, these deck saves against this breath weapon, he keeps failing.
I mean, does he legendary resist it or?
No, why would I resist that?
I also yeah.
Fair. Thought I'd ask.
Legendary resistances are usually made as like a final stand to with like
Yeah, no, I know.
time of dire need.
I've been in plenty of quests before where they've had 7 legendary resistances. It's an interesting.
7? Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a reason I buffed the shit out of you guys, all right?
Yeah.
3 was the max when I played my homebrew campaigns. But go ahead.
How much damage do I take?
7 damage.
Okay.
Which just brings us to Gorb's turn.
Okay. Oh, I'm really mad! And he is going to shove just all the coins into this barrel. And he's from his pockets. Chink, 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 chink. And he's just all this shit just straight into the barrel. You take! And he's gonna once again smack the shit out of this barrel. And with the cone, he's gonna try to fucking just obliterate this fucking skeleton that's just up in his fucking business here. So
You guys see the coins that Gorb is taking from his pockets are covered in like rotting flesh, like pocket lint. Like imagine, like, you know what's in your pockets and how it gets kind of dirty and kind of nasty sometimes. Imagine what is in a cannibal giant nasty fucking sweaty beast's pockets, right? The crumbs, the grease, the glugh. That is why these coins do poison damage along with their force.
It just has so much shit on it.
Yeah.
well, this says 30-foot ranged, dealing damage in a 15-foot cone.
Oh, so it's 30 feet long, 15 feet wide. That's why. Okay, got it. So
Am I safe?
I can make
Is
it
my
bigger. Hold on.
No.
That's we're about to find out. Let me just delete
Okay.
this one and let me make another one. I can't. Oh yeah. Ivyn might not have been safe earlier actually in that other attack either, but we won't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Probably not, but we'll gloss over that fact hopefully.
So yes,
Please.
both
Just a
the
little.
Nautilus and Donovan need to make what, deck saves, right?
Yes.
Question.
Against my strength, apparently.
So
Wait,
yeah,
no,
it's,
that's a different one.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's something else.
So, question. Since the Nautilus is a large creature, and it's the focus of this attack, does that grant me advantage in my dodge?
Yes, I will give you that. Yes, because there is this
Okay.
large skeleton in the way, I will give you advantage on your dex. But the Nautilus, however, is taking the brunt and will be fucking probably dying here.
Maybe. Let's see. I'm sorry, that's the wrong setup. Advantage +1. Donovan's dex save is a 17.
Okay, now I have a question for this cannon because it doesn't specify on the sheet.
Yes.
Is this going off his strength or dex modifier because it's a ranged weapon?
I'm pretty sure it's going off of an arbitrary number I decided to fuck my players because I wanted it to be high.
What the fuck?
Look, let's
Yeah,
be...
but this one specifically doesn't have any modifier there. So that's why I'm asking if it's strength or dex.
Strength. The whole reason is he's slapping it as hard as he can to create
Okay.
enough heat to make it shoot. So the harder he hits it, the more the gunpowder explodes, essentially. You know.
All right, so did you beat a 20?
No, I did
Okay.
not. Let's see if the Necrodrake does. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. And the dex save is 18, but it's a 20 to hit.
So
I got a 17.
So
That's
yeah,
eight.
so 17, and then what was the Nautilus's save?
Oh, it's fucking dead. You got a 6 on the save.
Okay, so yeah, they both get hit, and they both fail the save.
Okay. That's going to be 17 piercing damage, followed by...
Okay, wait. I can only do so much.
You're good.
17. Let me put that on the sheet. Okay.
So 17 piercing, followed by 20 poison.
37
Okay.
total damage. So the Nautilus is brought to bloody.
Donovan is
Health drops to 23.
Donovan
Okay.
is also bloody.
As Donovan is
Now-
also brought to bloody.
Uh-oh. More healing.
Having being so angry, he's going to bonus action reckless attack with his hammer at the Nautilus Necrodrake. Sorry, I had to remember the name.
Quite the
This is
mouthful.
a... Oh my god. 38 to hit.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Necrodrake's probably fucking dead.
More than likely. I don't think it's
You
gonna
saw it that
recover
well.
enough.
It seems you all made Gorb enter stage 2.
Oh,
You know what?
lovely
You know what? Thematically,
Okay.
because you're not actually gonna get him to stage 2, we'll go ahead and say that with the amount of anger that you've pushed Gorb to, you all see him begin to clench his muscles, his baby rage, screaming and throwing a fit. You begin to see his skin changing color, the clothes beginning to rip from his body as scales begin to grow as he begins to change and change and change until he becomes his true form.
Oh, it's Bowser.
Perfect. Good enough. As he becomes his true form. Oh,
Does he
shit.
grow? Does he grow?
no,
Gain 5 extra feet of reach?
No, his stats don't. Well, actually, his stat block.
Alright.
His stat block does change entirely, but that's because he actually doesn't change because of rage. He changes when he's freed from his curse and he becomes his true self. So this is not canon at all to my Sunday campaigns any longer. I just want to show off the art.
Hell yeah.
All right, and that brings us to what, Gorb's bonus action, right?
Yep. Well, his bonus action was the reckless attack, but he's going to legendary action now.
Ah, there we go. Something.
After he moves closer to you guys.
Oh, did he kill the Nautilus?
Actually, let me roll the damage real quick.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what we're. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So that is okay. Okay, so 20 points of damage followed. Oh, hang on a second. Actually, let me fully read this. Okay. All right. And he failed the dex save, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, he is 100% dead. Is
So as Gorb changes, his flesh begins to fall away, revealing scales. You grab the Nautilus out of the air, and what does Gorb do? Please describe it for us.
okay. So Gorb is going to, with his hammer, crush from head to tail, straight through its spine with the hammer in a fit of rage. I will feast! And just obliterates the Nautilus Necro Drake. But as he attacks it, its bones flail it off and kind of fracture, which is going to be the secondary part of this. Was the sorcerer or the cleric within 5 feet of the Necro Drake?
No, definitely not. The Necrodrake was 25 feet in the air, and he is like from where it was, he's 20 feet away. Definitely not.
All right, so the bones just they kind of like fly off all over the fucking ground everywhere as you see this thing just fall into pieces. And that's it.
And as the hammer strikes down through the Nautilus, it lands in the tree's roots. It shatters the wood underneath it, causing such a concussive force that it explodes like an EMP, a burst of sound, of explosives. Just white blinding light obliterates and erupts throughout this swamp. As you all blink, trying to regain balance, finding yourself falling. And suddenly, you blink. And you find yourself back in the guardhouse entrance to the shrine of Savaris.
Snap back to reality.
What a strange dream you all had indeed. As Tharn shakes the three of you awake, you all hear in the distance the sound of a glar, an old stringed instrument. Dun 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 dun. Ha ha ha! As you all realize that your wounds have healed, and you have all fully rested, and are ready to begin next session. Next time on Dragon of Ice-Spire Peak. As always, I've been your host, the D&D Orphan. And signing off to all you beautiful adventurers at home. I hope you've all enjoyed today's fun little dream one-shot that we hosted. And if you did, please, if you haven't already, make sure to tap. Make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we go live or upload here on the channel. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and become a fellow adventurer of the Orphan Guild. Make sure to hit that like button and please leave a comment down below as to your favorite moment of today's episode. And of course, if you haven't already and you want to and you're interested in this kind of content, go to the link in my bio to find a link tree where you can find my partner's content on OnlyFans at stoned_n_summer. Please go show her some love and support. She's had a huge boost in fans since I've started advertising her here. So it's really awesome to see all of you guys showing not only us here on the channel support, but showing her support over there. Much love, And I will see all of you beautiful adventurers in the next episode. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Take care and hope to see you next week as well.
See you next week.